Hello, and welcome back to Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. I added some channel blurps that are semi-relevant to the game. I couldn't find a lot of, Cthulhu-based channel blurps, but there are a few new ones in there that, at least had some vague relevance to the game. And real quick, before I get going, I wanted to say thank you to the Mind Slug who followed me while I was offline in the wee hours. Thank you, I appreciate you, and I see you. Alright, let's get started. When we left off, we picked up this purple thing. I guess it's in my inventory now, yeah? Trapezohedron.
It's the crazily angled rock I lifted off these starheads. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like it's somehow working on me. Damn.
Yeah, what's this? Oh, that's the cannonball. So what is this dark orb? Alright. I think that's it for here. Let's get out of here. This room is creepy. Alright, and now, since he's been up here, I think he'll be willing to try to get out. So, I guess I have to use the cannonball. Am I just gonna huck it at the crack, or what?
That would require a cannon.
Okay. Not just huck it. I don't have the extinguisher anymore. I used it to open this. So what do I need now?
Got a serious structural hazard over here.
Because it sounds like I can bust out this wall, but I don't have anything to bust it with.
It's the crazily angled rock I lifted off these starheads. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like it's somehow working on me. Damn.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything new in the notes. Yeah, my way out is through that cracked surface in the wall. Just need the right kind of tool with the right kind of properties. Very hard and very swingable. I haven't seen anything swingable. Like a hammer or anything.
Brother Gleam is sleeping off a particularly demanding day.
He doesn't seem hard and swingable.
I don't want to disturb the guy. He's getting his beauty sleep.
What if I show him this? Show him the thing?
He can kiss this rock goodbye, that's for sure.
Okay. What about the cannonball?
Nah, I'll just let him rest. He's had a tough day.
Okay, so over here's just a door that I can't get in.
That would require a cannon. They've got nothing to do with each other.
And there's this, which I can interact with, but I can't pull it down. Oh! Maybe I can now, because I'm heavier, because I'm holding the cannonball?
Alright, I am now one cannonball heavier. Let's see what happens.
Alright.
That was a first. And a last.
Okay. I didn't get that, though. Oh, there's a flagpole here now.
It's the former standard. Now it's just a flagpole. It looks really useful.
It looks really useful. Okay, I got a stick. Am I really just gonna, bash the surface with a stick? I bet there's another step.
Not by itself.
What about putting these together?
It would almost fit, but it'd be too loose. I need it firmly stuck in there.
Okay. And he took a note. Tried to combine the flagpole with the starry stone, but it didn't stick. So maybe there's something sticky.
Gentlemen,
Oh,
this is Democracy Manifest.
hello, the Mind Slug. How's it going? I was just talking about you. I was saying thank you for, the follow. in what was for me the wee hours today, around 2 in the morning. I see you and I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Alright, let's see if we can find something sticky. Or tapey. Perhaps tape? There's ashes. That's not sticky. Oh, I see. New account, privacy reasons. Gotcha. I'm doing well. I am trying to figure out how to, bust a hole in this wall. I think that's what I'm meant to do. And I've got this weird shape and a stick, a flagpole, which I cannot combine. He says they won't stick together. So I'm looking for something sticky. But all there's up here is books. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Light beam. There's an urn. Oh, tar stains! There is something else I didn't see.
Looks like these cuckoo birds tried to tar up the windows and failed miserably.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
Why not just buy some shutters or... what am I saying? They're completely bonkers.
Okay. Can I get the tar?
I've played with tar enough for today.
But I need something sticky.
Not enough tar over here for that.
Not enough tar. Okay. Where can I get some more? That reminds me of a riddle. What is brown and sticky? Do I want to know the answer to that? I mean, chocolate's brown and sticky if you melt it. Get more tar at Target. Yeah, I wish there was a Target handy. A stick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is a good riddle. Alright. I thought for sure that was gonna be the answer, but he doesn't... Tar... Is there more? No, that's it. Okay. There isn't anything sticky. Or anything to tie anything with.
He's already beat.
He's already beat. And he's not particularly sticky, I don't think. Where did the flag go? I guess the flag is just gone. There was a flag hanging here and I pulled it down and got the flagpole out of it, but the flag itself is just gone. Let me hear what he says again.
It would almost fit, but it'd be too loose. I need it firmly stuck in there.
Yeah, it seems like the tar is what I need. The gear? I don't think it's anything. I'll go back down and look, but I'm pretty sure it's nothing. Nothing I can interact with, anyway. Yeah. Anything in here I've missed? I've looked at that. Books. I looked at the books. See if I haven't looked at any... If there's anything I haven't looked at completely. Because sometimes if you keep looking at things, you'll get additional clues. Oh wait, I can go this way. Hold on. I can go back in here. I didn't realize. I thought I was stuck in this area. There is a tar puddle here.
Let's get this stick, sticky.
Yeah. There we go. Ew. Gross. Alright. Perfect. I made that thing into a pickaxe. Cool. Sledgehammer. He's calling it a sledgehammer. I say pickaxe, but eh.
There's just one thing I want to say before I do it.
Oh, ooh, what am I gonna say? What's gonna be my catchphrase? Oh, wow. We've got they who give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Freedom is what we do with what is done to us. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves, and the only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. I kind of like the first one. I like the first and the last one. I'll go with my first instinct, which was the first one.
Hammer time!
Oh, but come on, I should have known. Oh dear. I don't need the purple thing. Chapter 3, Fishmouth. Well, I dropped the purple thing down a hole.
Alright, you two, here we are. Ugh. Just call me when you need my services. I'm getting as far away from this dump as possible. See yous.
Yeah, thanks. So, here we are, kitty. Fishmouth. Is this foul, rotting sea life odor in any way mouth-watering to you?
Please, it's sickening, and I'd literally rather be anywhere else right now, but we've got a job to do.
Let's find Finman's before we revisit my lunch and dinner.
Okay. Arrived in Fishmouth. We have a variety of people around. What else? What else is nearby? We have a closed place. Purple light door. I'm sure that's fine. Buildings. Green light door. Okay. Why don't we talk to some people? Let's talk to this thug. It's never a problem. If you like see a thug on the street, just be like, "What's up, buddy?" And you know, tell them about your day. They want to hear it. They want to know about your day. Also, please don't do that. It's not safe. Don't troll the thugs that you meet. But let's look at him first. He's green.
It's a thuggish-looking big guy smoking a horribly stinky cigarette.
I wonder why he's green.
I'm not sure I want to mess with this particular local.
Oh, we're gonna talk to him.
Hello there, sir.
Buzz off.
Actually, funny thing about that.
I mean it, out-of-towner.
Okay.
Okay. Does he like kitties?
I don't think we can take him, Buzz.
Oh, okay. Look at these guys. Let's talk to them. They're the people from the painting. Which, the name of it escapes me right now. American Gothic?
A couple of Fishmouthians. Looks like they're guarding that archway there. They look very, iconic?
They do.
Hey, folks. Mind if I squeeze through?
We don't mind or nothing, stranger. We just strongly discourage it.
Strongly discourage it. Okay, I can respect that. So, can you let me through anyway?
We ain't shopping you. We just strongly discouraging it.
Well, it's easy, really. Each one of you just has to take one step, no, half a step in the opposite direction, and we're all happy.
We ain't stopping you, stranger. But we ain't moving either.
Okay. A Bob Olmstein. Should I say that? I kind of want to say that.
Bob Olmstein.
That ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Oh, they're not impressed. Okay.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Buzz Kerwin, and I'm a tourist here in this beautiful seaside town of yours.
Martha Webfoot. Liz here's my husband Silas.
We's the Fishmuth Citizens Brigade. Proud volunteers. Just watching over things and making sure the festival gonna go smooth. That's our job now.
Okay, well, they talk to us, so maybe we can make them friendly to us. Anyway. Come on, let me through. My cousin's waiting for me and dinner's getting cold. The festival? Is there any way I can get around you folks? Let's ask about the festival.
The festival?
It ain't got nothing to do with you or your kind.
Yeah, that's why we strongly discouraging you from entering Fishmuth.
But I'm a participant.
Really? Judging by your accent, I would have said Eastern Orthodox.
No, I mean I'm part of the festival.
Then you're either a pilgrim or you're one of them entertainers. Pilgrim you ain't, 'cause you ain't got the garb, and you sure don't smell like
Oh,
one.
so maybe I need to dress
Well,
up
that'll
and
make you an
stink.
entertainer. Let's see that entertainer license.
Okay, I don't have either of those things. Her name is Webfoot, and she has a husband. That husband is possibly her cousin. It could be. Let's see. They said just go in without it. Look, a three-legged toad!
Look behind you. A three-legged toad.
Well, that must be Skippy, little Bartholomew Liverwort's pet. Cute little fella, bouncing all over the place. Use that third leg as a kickstand. Seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, brother.
Alright, they are not impressed. These people are not easily impressed.
It wasn't ready. They said just go in without it.
Who said that?
The committee.
No license, no entry.
They appear to be, I think they are American Gothic.
Real artists don't need licenses.
Yeah, licenses,
Well then,
schmicenses.
real artists ain't getting any deeper inside Fishmuth.
There's no license for artistry.
Is there anything I can do to convince you to let me through?
Boy, you've really given up on trying anything creative like, ain't you? We ain't letting you in without a license.
Now, Silas, don't be talking nonsense. We ain't stopping anyone here.
Oh, that's right, Martha. Oh, he's just...
Strongly discouraging. Gotcha.
Okay.
I'll be back.
We'll be here.
What do I have? Maybe I can offer them a suspicious cookie. How would you guys like a suspicious cookie?
They don't look like they'd be easily bribed.
Okay. I wonder if old Thug over here would like one.
Get out of my face with that!
Okay, he doesn't want it. Fine. Let's talk to this kid and puppy. Oh, they opened. What? They're open now? Does time pass in this?
It says, Fishmuth Tourist Board, tourist information.
Okay. Let's go in. Let's go in while it's open. Hi. You have a lot of things in here that I'm going to look at.
It's a bottle of really fancy liquor. The label's almost peeled off it. Well, I won't just swipe the man's liquor from under his nose.
Why not?
But I doubt he'll be missing that label on the bottle, right?
Oh, okay. I got the label. Don't offer a man a cookie in front of others. We all want the cookie, but due to toxic masculinity, we have to decline because otherwise friends would make fun of it. Aw, that's actually really sad. I know that in in Japan and probably some other cultures as well, there are certain foods that aren't considered manly to eat. So, like, the example I always use is they make a pocky, you know, the little chocolate-dipped breadsticks. They make a Pocky for men. And the reason they make that is because Pocky's like a delicate, kind of cute snack that it's not seen as very manly to eat it. So when they put for men on the label, it makes it macho, and then it's okay to have it. I just can't imagine like not being able to eat something. Does it taste like motor oil? No, I think it's just dark chocolate. But yeah, I can't imagine not being able to just enjoy certain foods because people will be like, "Oh, that's a girl's food. That's a woman's food. You're feminine," just because you're eating that. All right, we got the clerk. What's up here? Disturbing paintings.
A cornucopia of...
You should not be using words you don't know the meaning of.
A lot of creepy paintings, mostly fishing related.
You don't know what words I know. You're a cat.
Fishermen, tentacles, barnacles, and greenish people? Okay.
Okay, the guy outside was greenish. The thug, he was greenish.
Not my type of art.
Look, there's a... Right here, it looks like a Day of the Tentacle. It's got sort of a purpley color up there. As Grade A under A once said, we all want the fruity cocktails, but we have to drink a pint of disgusting instead. Aww. It really only bothers me when men justify animal exploitation because eating corpses is manly. Yeah. You gotta be a man and eat your red meats. That is 100% the purple tentacle. Yeah, I thought it might be. I haven't played that game yet, but I figured. I've seen that plenty of times. Coffee mugs.
They all say Fishmouth. Ew.
Oh, they say the ooh part.
I agree with the sentiment.
Fishmouth ooh. It's their motto.
I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk.
Why? Why won't you steal things?
It's a multi-tool looking thing. They've always intimidated me. Looks over sophisticated to me.
Okay, we have t-shirts.
I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast. Appropriate.
These would be good products for where I live, actually. Floppy disks.
Interactive guide on floppy disk. There's something you don't see every day.
Oh, I gotta get a floppy disk.
Must be nice to see CRC error again in this day and age.
Good afternoon, Mixed Gamer. How's it going? Good to see you. Good to have you in the chat. I am just exploring this shop clerk's things. Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just excited to be playing this. I've been thinking about it since last stream. Miri28B, hello. Thank you for being a first-time chatter, and thank you for stopping in.
Some kind of Fishmouth-themed fridge magnets.
What do they look like?
Magnets. How do they work?
How do they work? They're so magical.
I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk.
I don't have any money. Talking to him isn't gonna get me anything. I need to steal from him. Let's talk to him. Oh, look at him first.
It's the clerk in charge of this tourist info point. He looks, sophisticated.
Looking at things over and over again in this game, by the way, for anybody who hasn't been here, that does serve a purpose. If you look at things enough, you might get more information about it that's useful. So I am doing the look until the eye closes like this, because I think that means you've learned everything there is to learn about it.
Hello.
Good evening, sir, and welcome to our info point. My name's William LQPW Watersworth, and I'm an official representative of the Fishmouth Tourist Board. What can I do for you today, sir?
He pronounced it fish mouth. Everybody else has been saying Fishmouth. Nice evening we're having, huh?
Nice evening we're having, huh?
Nice is not a notion commonly associated with Fishmouth. While the evening, per se, with its undeniable charm and pleasant temperature, would qualify as nice, we are in Fishmouth. Therefore, I submit that it's a horrendous evening.
Just being
Okay.
here makes it a lousy evening, huh?
I'm here to visit Fishmouth for a while.
If I may say so, sir, that is a horrible idea.
Yeah, I thought I'd... What? Did you just say horrible idea?
Why, of course. Fishmouth is a run-down, rotting, almost abandoned mockery of a town. Nothing to visit, the people are anything but hospitable, and we're really not accepting of strangers during this particular time of year.
I thought you represented the Fishmouth Tourist Board.
I do. You're a tourist, correct? Am I not informing you, sir? I do not see how this is confusing.
I suppose he is doing his job. At least he's honest, yeah. Yeah, why did he say that?
You said you're not accepting of strangers this particular time of year. Are you more accepting at other times?
No, not really. No.
Just a heads up, y'all, there's an ad break incoming. Just to let you know that's on the way. Let's see.
Is it me, or are you going out of your way to drive people away from Fishmouth?
Oh, we only have the tourist's best interest at heart. The best thing a tourist can do in Fishmouth is not be one.
Be one what?
A tourist in Fishmouth.
Okay, it really does seem like maybe there's some secret reason that they don't want us here.
Why do you not want me in Fishmouth?
Oh, sir, you might have misunderstood. It's not that we don't want you in Fishmouth. We don't really want anyone here. Ever.
Is that an economically sound attitude you guys are having as a community?
It is the will of the majority, sir.
Okay.
Which part of Fishmouth do you think is the absolute most repugnant to a visitor?
That's got to be this plaza here we're situated in for sure.
Really? What about the rest of the town?
Oh, just as horrible. No, even more horrible.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Okay, it's horrible everywhere. Let's talk about the gifts on this shelf.
Say, you've got these welcoming gifts here?
Corrections, Father. Going away gifts, which we do encourage we do at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, what's an offer?
You may choose between 5 options, sir. A jolly good fridge magnet with the inscription, Fishmouth. Not even once. A leather T-shaped shirt that says, I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast. Horrible grammar, I know. A coffee mug reading, Fishmouth. Yeah. A Fishmouth Tourist Attractions interactive guide on floppy disk. There's really nothing to see, so no point in wasting DVDs on it. And finally, by far the most popular choice, the Fishmouth Multi-Tool. Opens anything, provides hints, helps solve puzzles, coerces people to reveal passwords, requires ceremony, shaving of head, stripping down to underwear, slight change of religion, 6-month-long vow of silence, and a little blood sacrifice. Very useful tool. Which one of the 5 shall it be, sir?
Wow, okay. Can I only pick one? I want that magnet. Yeah, I want the magnet too. I can't decide yet?
I can't decide yet.
Very well, sir. Do return upon having chosen wisely.
That's a promise.
Why can't I pick one? Can I want one.
About that going away gift.
I take it you've made a wise decision.
Okay, I guess I can't.
Never mind, let's change subject.
As you wish, sir.
Alright, well, I wonder what I have to do to get one. I can't ask for one yet.
Mr. Watersworth, I will come clean. I am one of the entertainers.
What is this you speak of, sir? I don't understand.
The festival.
The festival, Mr. Watersworth? Is this where I pick up my official entertainer license?
You are very, very, very early, Mr.
Yes, I wanted to get a feel of the place before my performance. It's a habit of mine. Don't worry, I've arranged for my stay in advance.
Very well, sir. What type of...
Oops. Oh no, I didn't mean to skip that. I can disperse an audience in less than 30 seconds. That might appeal to them because they don't want anyone here. I have the talking cat.
I have this talking cat.
All right, let me see here. Mr. Tornston and his horrible singing beast, is it?
Yes.
Sure
That's
is.
me.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Hey!
Well, what do you know? It does speak. Oh, do make it sing, Mr. Tornston.
It's time to stop being so modest, kid, eh? The public wants you. Besides, I think Mr. Watersworth needs to be convinced of your singing abilities, lest he just give some imposters our
Yeah,
license.
why don't you sing a little
Quite
ditty?
right, Mr. Tornston.
We will talk about this, Mr. Tornston.
Yes.
What would you do with a fishman sailor? What would you do with a fishman sailor? What would you do with a fishman sailor early in the morning?
He loved it. Look at his face.
That was something indeed.
Memorable, huh?
To say the least, sir. Here's your license, Mr. Tornston.
Hell yeah.
Enjoy your stay, and...
I know. Keep out of everybody's business. Have a great evening, Mr. Watersworth.
Doubtful. Goodbye.
Alright, well, I got the license. I kind of wish I had said the other dialogue options, because now I missed out on all the probably witty back and forth I could have got from that. I know, the cat is adorable. I love Kitty. Kitty.
What do you think about the Fishmouth Citizens Brigade?
Do you really have to ask?
Where's
Any
Kitty
ideas
going?
on how to get past them?
I'd say being ourselves in this situation is not gonna cut it.
Impersonation and identity theft. You're pushing me toward a life of crime, cat.
Beats being a librarian.
Student and librarian, if you please.
Oh, I stand corrected. 2 fields of activity you'll stay in for a long time.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Okay. How you holding up?
How you holding up, kitty?
Well, I talk now. We just did some voodoo. Now we're in Fish People Town. At least you're keeping things interesting.
I am.
It is technically all your fault.
Mine? It's Dawn's. Anyway, let's hustle.
Your fault.
What?
Time to samba.
Okay. Alright, let's try. Let's talk to these people. Let's look at them. First, we're gonna look at them. We have to look at everything.
It's a kid and her dog staring down at the water.
Oh, not Kitty.
Kids, man, not a care in the world. Hey, kid.
Good evening, sir.
I'm Buzz. What's your name?
I'm Annie. Annie Pole. This is my doggy woggy Tad.
Nice to meet you, Annie and Tadpole.
She seems polite enough. She seems pleasant for such a horrible, horrible town. So let's start with small talk.
So, what you up to?
Just waiting for my cousin. She was supposed to show up a half an hour ago. It's not like her to be this late.
What's your cousin's name?
Priscilla.
Whoa. Really?
You know her?
Maybe. Well, hope she shows up real soon.
Yeah, me too. I hope everything's all right.
Yeah, I hope she's okay. We met Priscilla. We got her fish doll down for her. And then she gave us a creepy little voodoo doll thing.
What are you drinking there, Annie?
dolphin's milk. It's really good for you,
Ugh.
very nutritious.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Oh, gross.
Hey, Annie, think you could spare some of that dolphin milk?
I would, but I might need to share it with Tad a bit later. See, he's really hungry, and my cousin's running really late. Oh, poor Tad.
Poor Tad. So he likes milk, huh?
Not really. He'd prefer a sandwich, but he'll have to settle for milk because it's all I've got.
Oh.
Got it.
Okay, so maybe we can acquire a sandwich for him.
Is everything okay with Tad?
What do you mean?
Well, his eyes are,
Wide apart? Yeah, he just sees more that way. He sometimes misses things coming straight at him, but
Oh
I
my
keep an eye out
gosh.
for them.
That's nice of you.
His little face is so cute. All right.
See ya, Annie.
Later, Buzz.
I'm guessing I need to get a sandwich for Look at this cute dog. Look, I can zoom in a little bit. I love its far apart eyes. Okay. Annie and Tadpole. All right, we have a door with a purple light on it. Let's look at that.
There is an intense purple light shining through the window in this door. I kinda like purple. Makes for a very moody vibe. I can see why they went for it.
Isn't there a Lovecraft thing that something about the color purple or a color like purple? I think I'm new to Lovecraft stuff. I never really paid it much attention until recently, but I think there's something about purple and Lovecraft.
Other than that, it's a door. Hello?
Go away.
Whoa.
But maybe I have a very important message to deliver.
Go away.
All right. That voice is a little intense. Let's look at the label I picked off of the alcohol.
Label saying rare exotic liquor. It's still a bit sticky, could be reused.
It's sticky. Okay.
This fine piece of paper claims I'm an official festival entertainer.
Right, so I can get by these guys with that. Let's see if there's anything else to look at, though.
Moldy old buildings receding into darkness. And everything smells horribly of fish and fish things. Ugh.
Yeah, so I've said this before in the chat, or during stream, I mean, but I don't hate fish, like fish market smell. Although he's saying it smells very rotten, so that's a different thing. You don't want it to smell rotten, but like the smell of a fresh fish market doesn't bother me. I'm not like, ew, it smells like fish everywhere. It's a pleasant smell to me.
Boy, am I glad to be here in Fishmouth. Not really.
Okay.
No.
Alright, so there's a door with a green light over here.
Green light shining through this particular door's window. I don't know what's going on in there, but it's intensely green. You'd probably need protection glasses in there.
Okay. What if I go in?
Hello?
Go away.
Oh.
Oh, but you see, I'm just interested in local culture and...
Go away.
Okay.
So they say the same thing as whoever's in the purple building. Alright. I reckon it's time to whip out the license for these guys.
Mr. and Mrs. Webfoot, here's my entertainer's license.
Huh. I'll be darned. Horrible singing pet, huh? Hey, didn't you say your name was Kirby or something?
Tornston is my stage name.
We just might be attending your show, Mr. Tornston. Welcome to Fishmouth. Keep yourself, and don't do no nosing around if you don't have to.
Gotcha, Silas. See you folks around.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't do nosy things at all. I never do. Whatever.
There it is. That's Finman's over there.
I don't know, man. It's been all fun and games so far, but this place is giving me the serious creeps.
Can't argue with that.
Okay. Oil puddle.
It puddles. It's what it does.
I don't know if puddle is a verb. Got to go. Bye-bye. Okay, Miri. It was good to have you hanging out for a while. I hope you'll come back again. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend. Jalopy.
It has reached its final destination.
Oh, why is that sad?
It shall pollute no more.
Well, that's happy, but it's kind of sad.
It's leaking oil like crazy.
Okay, all this oil came from this.
It's not taking me anywhere.
Okay, there's a guy back here. Oh, he's got a sandwich. Maybe I can get his sandwich from him.
It's a Fishmouth citizen enjoying his sandwich. He looks surprisingly peaceful.
Not after I get through with him.
Good evening, good sir.
Evening, stranger.
The name's Buzz. Buzz Kerwin.
Nope, that's wrong, I'm afraid. The name's Milton. Milton the mechanic.
No, I mean my name's Buzz.
I didn't know they named kids Buzz anymore. I thought that was considered cruel and unusual.
Can I have your sandwich? Are you gonna eat your second sandwich? Okay, we'll get to that.
The mechanic? Is that your surname?
Yes, sir. Maybe you heard of us if you're from round Miskatonic. We're a distant offshoot of the Kingsport the Plumbers. They hate our guts.
Sorry to hear that.
Nothing to be sorry about. We hates their guts too. Just straight up gut hating back and forth. Always been the way in our clan.
It's nice to have traditions.
Sure is.
Is this your truck you're sitting next to?
Sure was. It's dead now. Bleeding oil all over the road like them zebras, you know, on National Zoo TV. Them poor striped horses. Used to watch them shows a lot as a kid. Always got to me how them critters was meeting their end. I mean, a lion's gotta eat, but us humans? Man, we can do better than that. I made me a choice back then.
You became a vegetarian?
Hell nah. In Fishmouth? You crazy? We put fish in everything here. Nah, I swore off zebra meat forever. Never felt better, never felt the need for it. But yeah, the truck's mine.
Okay. So is he saying that zebras leak oil? Is he talking about blood?
So are you doing anything about the truck?
Nothing. Sitting here, hopeless, despairing, eating my tasty fish sandwich.
Bon appetit.
Nah, it's just tuna.
Eating my tasty fish sandwich? Okay.
What can you tell me about Fishmouth?
Well, I don't know how you made it in, but the sooner your non-local hinds is out of here, the better. Us Fishmouth folk don't like out-of-towners, no siree. And the order...
The... order?
Never mind, I'm just talking crazy. Been playing too many of them blasted video games, you know? Make you dumb, they do.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
The people here sure are polite for people who don't want us around. They're all kind of, like, nice-ish.
Are you gonna eat your second sandwich?
Now that's a very personal question, Mr. Curlin. What of it?
I, would like to have it?
You would, wouldn't you? Well, I tell you what, I'll trade you for it.
What do you have in mind?
I have a craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps?
Whoa.
Yours?
No.
Huh? Oh, I'm awfully sorry. I don't know what came over me. Been playing these dark sci-fi adventure games. They've been messing with me. True as I'm sitting here and telling you.
Murder simulators, awful stuff.
Indeed. Where was I? Oh yeah. Get me something refreshing, and you got the sandwich.
Okay. Yeah, I have the can of soda.
I think you'll like this can of Dr. Fisher.
Why, I sure will. Dr. Fisher's, trademark, my favorite. This gonna go down real good once I'm done with my sandwich. Made with the finest, most odorous fish mouth water.
Ew.
Mm-mm. A deal's a deal, Mr. Kremlin. Here's your
Mr.
sandwich.
Kremlin.
Enjoy.
Thanks. I have a sandwich.
Thanks, Milton. Enjoy your other sandwich.
Sandwich. There's a bee in there.
Catch you later, Milton.
You probably will. My truck's dead.
I like Milton. He's cool. Oh, who are you? Okay. Here's another greenish person.
A Fishmouthian citizen really intent on reading that newspaper. Handsome fella.
Alright. Hello?
Gliding down through the dark green water.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. Indeed. Okay. Let me look at the sandwich.
It's Milton's tasty second sandwich. Tuna, by the looks and smells of it. Ugh.
Okay, what's wrong with tuna, though? I like a good tuna sandwich. Tuna sandwiches are yummy.
As crumbling and decayed as Darkham, maybe a bit more.
It doesn't seem that terrible, honestly.
There's a light coming from somewhere down there, but the gate's positively locked. Maybe we're better off this way.
Okay.
I don't really have a reason to, plus it's locked.
Alright. Buildings, jalopy. Alright, there's another guy over here.
She looks really, not happy.
Oh, this is a lady. Excuse me.
Not really looking like she's excessively friendly.
We're gonna talk to her
Hi there.
anyway.
You staying at the Finmans tonight?
I might be.
Good luck.
That was a long cackle. Okay. Let's go in. It doesn't look so bad. It doesn't look so horrible. Oh, it's a clock.
Seems like it's always 10 o'clock in this hotel.
That's a throwback to Monkey Island as well. In Monkey Island 1 and 2, it was always 12 o'clock when you looked at the clocks.
It looks strangely familiar. Tick-tock.
Alright, I guess I can't. Can I mess with it?
I don't think this one opens.
Okay. There's a picture of coffee here.
Complimentary coffee. Black as midnight on a moonless night. How thoughtful of Mr. Finman. Damn good coffee, Diane. Nothing to pour it in.
Oh, okay. I can't just take the whole picture. I wanted to. I can't do it. Alright. We have, oh, so this is pilgrim garb, huh? This is what they look like. So I probably need to get this outfit for some reason. Maybe I need one of these outfits.
Looks like he's the strong, silent type. Must be some vow of silence deal or something. Ominous. Hello! Okay then.
Okay, they will not speak to me. This is Finman. There's a panel of keys behind, stairs, and then that's it. So let's talk to Finman. Well, look at Finman.
That there must be the namesake of this hotel. Rough looking fella.
I guess. He's pretty normal looking to me.
Kinda gives me the chills, to be honest.
Alright.
Hello there.
Bob Olmstein?
Bob Olmstein.
What did you just say?
God? My spleen?
You should have that checked out, stranger. Your spleen plays multiple important roles in your body. It's a filter for blood and part of your immune system. It also helps fight bacteria, especially the kind that causes pneumonia and meningitis. So I've heard.
Okay, thanks for the info.
Oh, cooked spleen's supposed to taste real yummy.
Okay.
I don't mean the human kind, of course. I wouldn't know about that.
Very interesting.
I was about to say they all seem fairly nice and concerned about my well-being. I don't know what makes them so horrible, but they do seem to crave human flesh. So that may be the horrible part about them.
What a great evening in Fishmouth, isn't it?
Evening? Yeah, I suppose it is evening. I don't know what you find so great about it, though.
You know, the salty sea-scented breeze, the smell of rotting fish, the distant thunder. Charming.
He doesn't think it's charming.
Mr. Finman, I presume.
That's me, yeah.
Nice hotel you got here.
Nice. Ain't nothing nice about it. We don't do nice in Fishmouth. There anything I can do for you, stranger?
We don't do nice in Fishmouth, but everybody seems like they are nice.
I'd like a room, please.
I'd love to help you out, sir. We's all completely booked up.
Really? I only see one key missing on that wall behind you.
Ain't you been snooping around? Got a bunch of pilgrims coming over for the festival soon. That one standing there is the first of the bunch. Booked the whole place, they did. Don't bother wasting your breath on him. He ain't talking nothing. You ain't from Fishmouth, is you? I can smell it all over you. Why you come here?
You're a direct man, aren't you, Mr. Finman?
Yeah, and I've been known to judge a man. You was nosy and skinny. Too skinny.
Well, sir, I'm just as God made me, sure.
Well, that was judgmental.
Yes, well, think nothing of it. I just got this hunger up in me. Ain't eaten nothing in a while.
Okay. They definitely want to eat people, right? That's what's going on here.
What's this festival you mentioned?
Nothing you should know of. That's our business. We Fishmouth folk. It's Fishmouth business. We got our own to look up to. Don't need you funny smelling outsiders telling us what to do and who to listen to.
I might just hang around and check it out if it's happening soon.
That's not to be advised, Skinny. The Order don't take kindly to strangers.
Okay, who's the Order? Is it these guys? These are the Pilgrims.
The Order? What Order?
Nah, never you mind that.
Aw, come on, tell me. I'm here. Might as well learn a thing or two about Fishmouth.
The only thing you need to know about that there esoteric order is that they don't want you here. So you best be on your way. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. There was another bit of dialogue. I'm gonna see if I can skip
What's
back
this
to it and
festival
say
you
it.
mentioned?
Nothing you should know of. That's our business. We got our own to look up to.
I might just...
That's not to be...
Okay. Yeah. Does anyone take kindly to anyone around here?
Does anyone take kindly to anyone around here?
Our own outsider. You don't like it, you can skedaddle on out of here.
Okay. Alright.
Where was I?
I guess we're done talking to this guy for now.
I gotta run.
Take care, stranger.
Whoa. Easy. Easy there, fam.
Those are the room keys and they're all present but one. That one missing key has got to be the one to Olmstein's room. The one key I'm interested in is the one that's missing.
He's been smoking that crazy. I think so. Can I just go upstairs? What will happen? He probably is gonna stop me. So I can look at the stairs.
Stairs leading up to the rooms. Olmstein must be up there. Man, I really want to walk up them right this instant.
I really want to walk up them.
I'm afraid I can't do it without Finman's permission.
Forget his permission. He's not just gonna let me up there. Hey, Phoenix, how's it going? I can't walk up the stairs? Can I... Oh, maybe I'll give him the suspicious cookie. He did say he was hungry.
Better talk to him first.
Oh, do you want this cookie? I'm at a park with the kiddos. Cool, that sounds fun.
So, about that room.
We's all booked. See that pilgrim standing over there? Him and his kind done booked up every single room except the one. About to arrive any minute now. Otherwise, I love to serve you.
To serve you.
Maybe
They want
it's
to
me,
eat
but
me.
did that really warrant such a laugh?
Think nothing of it, stranger. It's the hunger, you see. My stomach's growling is all. Makes me say all kind of things. Pay no mind.
Okay. They would like to eat me, I think, or eat someone. Can I interest you in this cookie? Oh, okay.
Can I interest you in this cookie I've got here?
I'm a meat man myself, but right now I could eat just about anything, I reckon. If it ain't meat, though, I got to wash it down some, and I ain't got anything.
You mean like alcohol, right?
You was pretty smart for a stranger.
Okay, I need to get that alcohol. Phoenix, this guy kind of sounds like your Call of Cthulhu character. He kind of sounds like Percy, doesn't he? No recharge for my social battery this week. Oh, I hate that for you. I can't stand when I have a packed schedule of things to do, and there's no time to recover from it, and then you got to go back to work. I hate that for you. All meat, huh?
All meat, huh? Got any preferences or anything goes?
Oh, I got my preferences.
Okay.
Sorry, Skinny. Don't be judging me. Look at yourself, all skin and bone. Nothing on you worth mentioning.
What? What'd you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, these are definitely cannibals. Alright.
How come you don't have any alcohol around?
Been no need. We've been having plenty of meat around here. Till it stopped coming, that is. Be arriving for the festival soon, though. Ain't that right, Pilgrim? Them brothers of yours arriving soon, eh?
Wait, are they gonna eat the pilgrims?
I don't get it. Are the pilgrims bringing you meat?
Oh, yeah, you could say that. You could definitely say that.
Oh my god. Buddy, take it easy.
That's one exceptionally jovial innkeep. Anyway.
Alright,
Oh, so the one occupied room is this pilgrim's?
No, it's someone else staying there.
Can you tell me what his name is?
Here at Finman House, we value our customers' privacy.
Uh-huh. Has the guy in the room brought you any meat?
What, you fancy yourself some kind of detective or something, outsider?
a little bit.
What's with all them questions now?
I'm just curious by nature.
Too curious, you ask me. No place for your kind here, outsider.
Just wondering how come your one customer hasn't provided you with any meat, that's all.
He's a stranger in that one. Ain't nothing like our usual customers. Pays damn well, too. Gold, stranger, gold. We is likes our gold up in here.
Alright. Wow, okay, we have a lot of This is a in-depth conversation here.
So gold is popular around here, huh?
Used to be... You asking way too many questions, Skinny.
Oh, he started to answer but changed his mind.
I'm here to see this gentleman.
He ain't come down in a while. I don't reckon he will anytime soon. I wouldn't wait if I were you, stranger.
You know, getting constantly called a stranger and an outsider tends to be a little grating after a while. Have you considered that?
We don't take...
Kindly, gotcha.
We don't take kindly to folks that don't take kindly. Okay, I gotta run.
Take care, stranger.
So I think... okay. Alright. Yeah, got it. I think he would like the cookie, but he needs something to drink with it. He wants alcohol. Can I trick him that something else is alcohol? Stick this label on the coffee?
No need, I know what it is.
Okay. Alright. Well, I gotta bring him something to drink then, I think. Oh, I bet it... Okay. I need that dolphin milk, which is absolutely disgusting. I need the dolphin milk from the kid, probably, to give to him. And to get the dolphin milk, I need to give her the sandwich. So I think that's what's happening here. What's back here? Nothing? Okay. Alright. Let's walk over here. Try to find that kid again. Oh, okay, this is something else entirely. Alright, well, let's have a look around since we're here.
A rotting basket full of putrid fish, or the other way around.
Oh, the other way around. A rotting fish full of putrid baskets?
Leaving these poor things out to rot must cater to some depraved exotic tastes. Ugh.
Ugh.
Fish I'm not a fan of. Badly decayed ones, even less so.
People sure do love to hate fish. Old drunkard. Either fish or the basket is rotting. Yeah, that's what I figured, but it was it's funnier to reverse the whole phrase. Fishing boat. Let's look at it.
A rusty, creaking fishing boat that's seen better days. Deep 1. Should have been a sub. It looks like it's barely staying afloat, much like most stuff around here.
I mean, it's rusty. It doesn't look that bad.
Not if you paid me.
I think you're a bit overcritical, sir.
It's an old drunk sailor chilling in that rope coil. Man, one day I'll grow a beard just like his.
I doubt it.
Sick calves, bro.
Calves. Alright, what's up, guy?
Hi there, Gramps.
What you? Get lost, young'un.
My name's Buzz. Nice to meet you.
Get on out of here. Fishmouth ain't no place for you, boy.
Well, at least you Fishmouthians are consistent about that. What a great evening to be alive, isn't it?
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Where'd you get that idea?
Old Zadok knows.
Zadok?
You should not be drinking that, old-timer.
Who are you to tell old Zadok what to do, sonny? Go, get... You think I'm crazy, don't you?
No, I really don't. I hate to come across as judgmental, but do you really want to spend your twilight years in an alcohol-induced stupor?
It's not a choice, sonny boy. If you'd have seen what these old eyes have seen, I tell you.
Tell me.
Nah. Rather drink, boy.
Nah.
Whiskey makes one forget.
Can I have your whiskey?
You said you wanted to forget. Why not remember?
There's things too horrible to be remembered, boy. Believe old Zadok. Why, you think I'm crazy, don't you?
I don't know why you insist on asking me that. I do not think you're crazy, Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Really need that drink, huh?
Aye.
I'm willing to do you a world of good and take that cursed whiskey
Yeah, can
off
I
of your
borrow
hands.
that?
Have you considered a healthier alternative?
What you babbling about there, boy?
How about orange juice?
How about orange juice?
Ain't no orange juice in Fishmouth, sonny boy. You's more likely to squeeze juice out of a calamari. And you don't want to taste that, Trussell Zadok.
I'll take your word for it. How about tea? Nothing like a warm cup of tea to relax you and get you in the mood for a chat.
I can't stand that stuff. I've been a fisherman all my life, boy. It was just water, 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 all the time. I ain't putting that watered down concoction in me, no sir.
Kinda got a point there.
No. Tea is wonderful, especially a nice Earl Grey.
How about soda?
Soda? Why, that's sugar water, son. Healthy alternative, my salty behind.
Can't argue with that. How about coffee?
I never touched the stuff. Never even smelled it.
You've never smelled coffee?
Not in my life, boy. My mama,
don't like
rest
tea,
her soul,
Mixed Gamer.
she tried to get my
Okay.
Peppy to drink it.
Any tea.
Left the old hooch. But my Peppy wasn't having any of it. Tis evil little is the devil's drink. Then he dunk another whiskey. Lord rest him.
That's a story to remember, Gramps.
Okay, maybe he would like the coffee that's in the hotel. Yeah, I enjoy tea. I like Earl Grey, and I like, sweet iced black tea. Pretty good, like southern sweet tea. And I like Little Toot. I like Red Rose brand black tea. Probably one of my favorites.
So you never tasted or smelled coffee in your life?
Not in my life, son. Couldn't tell it apart from gasoline. It's a question of principle.
Okay, so maybe the hint here is that
That's hot.
is that I could bring him something other than coffee and tell him it's coffee, and he won't know the difference because he's never tasted or smelled it.
I gotta run.
Run, boy. Never return.
Although there is coffee in the hotel, so I'm not sure why I would need to lie. But a sea captain. Oh, and another person. Wow, this place is extensive. A sleep-in sailor. Let's talk to these people.
Oh, an actual sea captain in the flesh. She even smells like one. She's really into what she's reading over there. Ahoy! That your ship over there?
She ain't going nowhere anytime soon, lubber.
Frankly, I'm flattered you'd call me that, but I don't think we've met before.
Leave your bilge rat.
Oh, okay, understood. Bye.
Oh, she doesn't like us. Fine.
What is it about sailing that turns people to alcohol?
The fact that there's no clean water to drink at sea.
How'd he get up on that stool anyway? And why?
Avast ye, landlubber.
Avast to you too, kind sir.
Okay. Maybe they don't have anything important to say. So the next thing I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go try to find that kid. Oh, wait. What's that? That's nothing. Okay. I want to give that kid the sandwich for her dog. If I can figure out how to get back there. Did I come from? Oh, trash can.
A great example of the urban decay school of design. Stinking up the place. Not that it's an exception or anything. Fascinating wonders might await deep in its smelly confines, but I won't be the one to discover them.
Okay, we're not gonna look in it. Dark alley.
It gets really dark that way, really dark. I don't like that alley, not at all.
Let's go in it.
1, it's dark as heck. 2, no reason to go down that way. 3, did I mention how scary it looks?
You did, okay.
4. Scaredy cats are not necessarily felines.
Hey, we need to stay on target.
Smart mouth cat. It's a high caloric good that's not perishable. It did have its use. Yeah, totally. Also, a lot of sailing trade just revolved around it, like all the sugar plantations in the Caribbean. So rum was basically on every ship by default. Yeah. I don't think it's weird at all that alcohol became a common theme of piracy. I'm actually really into like real life pirate lore and also fictional pirate lore, but I've read some books about the real pirate life, and it's pretty interesting. I like that stuff. How do I get back to the little girl? Hold on, wait. No. Go back. There has to be a third way. This way? Yeah, here we go. I need to give the little girl a sandwich so she can give it to her this cute little puppy with its eyes far apart. Look at it. I can zoom in a little, look. Aww. Let's talk. Let's see, you have to read Tim Powers on Stranger Tides. It was a main inspiration for all pirate fiction, and it's a really fun novel. Yeah, I heard that. In one of the books I read, it talks about how that basically everything takes inspiration from that. So yeah, definitely it is something that's on my list to read. I love, there's a book, it's a novel that I read called Cinnamon and Gunpowder. I forget the author's name, but it's a book about pirates and a chef that's kidnapped and has to live aboard a pirate ship, and it's really good. I loved it.
Maybe Tad would like this sandwich.
Oh, thanks, Buzz. He'll love it.
You're welcome,
Don't mention
kid.
it. Think I could get some of that dolphin milk now?
Sure. Here you go.
Gross, and thank you.
See ya, Annie.
Later, Buzz.
Okay, I have the disgusting dolphin milk.
It's a carton of dolphin's milk that Annie gave me. Hey, milk is milk, right?
Alright, so there's two options with this milk. Either I need to give it to to Finman and give him cookies and milk, but he wants alcohol. So I wonder if I need to put this on here?
Nah, no need to claim it's not milk.
Okay, no need to claim it's not milk. But I don't think Finman's gonna take this, so the milk might be for the guy, the old drunk man with the beard. Might be for him. As something to drink instead of alcohol. What am I doing in here? I don't need to be in here. What I need to be is Finman's. Finman's is where I need to be. I think. I'm gonna try giving Finman the cookie with the dolphin milk. I don't think he's gonna want it because he said he wanted alcohol. I think I need to use this label to pretend something is alcohol that isn't. Maybe
I gotta run.
Maybe I just hand it.
Take care, stranger.
Okay. Sir, please get a hold of yourself. Do you want this?
Milk for this guy? LOL.
LOL. He said LOL.
It's a carton of dolphin's milk that Annie gave me. Hey, milk is milk, right?
Okay, so he doesn't want the milk. The milk doesn't go with him. Can I...
Not in the picture, though.
Alright. So I still need, like, a container. I think I need a container to get some of the coffee out. Where can I get that? Let's talk to Kitty.
What do you think of Annie?
Well, at least this one doesn't scream.
You don't like kids, huh? How do you think that would make him feel? Cute furry kitty not liking him.
They shouldn't take it personally. I don't like anyone.
Heartless carnivore.
Guilty as charged.
Fair enough, though. Let's see. Thoughts on Finman?
Thoughts on Finman?
Wouldn't want him as my neighbor. Or rather, my anything.
Oh, I meant how do we get past him and reach Olmstein?
He's a more intense guy. I think we need to apply more intense measures.
Murder?
And he jumps straight to murder. That's telling, you know. Dial it back a little, killer.
Maybe not murder. Hey, Nick, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm trying to figure out how to get upstairs in this inn. Digging the harbor?
Digging the harbor, kitty?
Yeah, man. Thinking of settling here and living a peaceful life of fishing out rotten tuna carcasses and watching the sun go down behind Devil's Reef over there.
No, you don't.
Focus, Buzz. Focus.
Okay.
Old Zadok, huh?
Totally.
What do you mean? It's sad to see him drink himself into an early grave like that.
Yeah, well, my situation's not all gourmet meals and sleeping on fine silks either.
Still wish we could help the guy out in some way.
Preferably in a way that would benefit us, too. Remember? Reversing the spell? Staying on target?
That's what we're here for, aren't we? So, help Zadok and get something out of it, right?
What? I thought you were being rhetorical.
No, we do. We need to... I think I need to get the alcohol from him. And I probably need to do that by giving him coffee. Or maybe the dolphin milk. Good. Just don't want to be at work anymore. I want to go sit down. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, nothing special to report. I'm sorry that you're at work on a Saturday. Are you normally? You normally are, though, right? But yeah, that's too bad. How long have you got? Right. So maybe to the dock. And I'll try giving him the milk. I'll try giving Zadok the milk and see what happens. Hello. Do you want some milk?
I don't think I should give him plain milk.
Okay. So I do need some kind of cup or something. I need something to collect coffee in. I work weekends, only have another 30 minutes. Oh, well that's good. Not too long. Not too long left. Oh, maybe I can take the can back from him? No. Okay.
Catch you later, Milton.
He doesn't want to talk to me.
Will. My truck's dead.
My truck's dead. Okay, he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. See if there's anything I've missed around here. Oh, there's a window. Look at the window.
One solitary lit window. Wonder who's in there. Intriguing.
Intriguing.
Could that be Olmstein's room?
I mean, it probably is, right?
Can't reach it. Gotta enter the hotel first.
Alright. There wasn't a mug in here, though, right? I didn't see one. It's just the coffee pitcher. I need something to put coffee in. There's nothing over here. I wonder if Finman has anything to say. Maybe I can ask him for a mug? No.
I gotta run.
Take care.
How do I get some of this coffee? Please, sir. This is a Wendy's. What do you think of this?
I'm so afraid to pull it out in front of this guy.
About that?
I heard it as soon as I said it.
What about this guy?
Oh, no.
No, we're not showing the hooded pilgrim, the Necronomicon. Alright. Alright, what do I gotta have a mug. That's it. It's gotta, like... I don't see any alternative to just getting a mug. But I haven't seen one anywhere. Let's see if I missed anything. Oh, there's a distant reef. Let me look at that.
A strangely shaped reef. Almost an island, really. There's really no way around it. It looks like a pair of horns surfacing from below. Makes for a striking sunset scene, I must admit.
Probably is horns.
No, thank you. Why do they just let it rot in there? Surely people prefer it fresh, right?
Because they don't want fish. They want people meat.
What do they do with all the stinking fish? Who buys this stuff? My stomach turns just at the thought of it.
Alright, there was a little bit down here. Let me make sure there's no kind of cup. Sailor, Sea Captain, Wreck.
Looks like the oldest ship anchored in Fishmouth Harbor. If only it could tell its tales. Oh man, people actually brave the sea aboard these wooden coffins. Crazy! Man, I'm glad I'm not a sailor. It's fascinating, but not worth diving in the murky waters and later dying from God knows what fascinating.
Okay. Maybe we can ask Kitty.
I want nothing to do with that.
Okay.
What can you do with a Fishmouth sailor?
What indeed?
Alright. Well. I thought maybe if he sat up there'd be a cup or a mug, but there's not. I mean, it could be a different kind of container that I need. Something a little bit outside the box, but I haven't seen anything at all. Alright, I guess let's go back to where the kid was and look around. Oh, there were mugs in here. I need a mug. Yep, I need that. I did see coffee mugs.
About that going away gift.
I take it you've made a wise decision.
Coffee mug. Yep, there it is.
I'll have the coffee mug.
An interesting choice, sir. There you are.
There we go. All right.
Be seeing ya.
I wish you would reconsider. Good day.
I wish you would reconsider. All right. I've got a mug. I'm going to go get some of the coffee and bring it to the drunk guy. Zadok? Zadok. The coffee is free, so I should be able to just take it. Perfect.
Got me a cup full of fully fragrant Joe.
All right. Maybe we can get Zadok to give up his alcohol for it. Here you go, buddy.
Mr. Zadok, I brought you something.
What is it, boy?
Coffee.
What? Get that gosh darned abomination out of my face!
Whoa!
This gives me an idea.
Okay.
I gotta run.
Run, boy! Never return!
He threw the bottle at me.
It's old man Zadok's bottle. He tends to throw them when he's angry. Might as well pick it up.
Alright, so now I bet I can put the label on here. Yep. And maybe put the dolphin milk in it?
I think I want to pour something else inside first.
Pour something else inside. Coffee? Coffee and dolphin milk? Or has there been alcohol somewhere? Let's try coffee. Pour something else inside first. So maybe it is. Maybe it's coffee. Okay, now I've got coffee in. Oh gosh, I'm getting a phone call. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll put my BRB screen up. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. We have sort of a minor emergency situation happening, so I had to take the call. But I am back. And so let's see. I love how you perfectly recognized the relevant hint and somehow turned it 180 into something utterly unusable. I'll tell you what I mean when you found it out. Oh, okay. Maybe I didn't need to put coffee in here.
It's a bottle of coffee disguised as rare exotic liquor.
Let's see if he wants it.
Serve him his own coffee. Yeah, sure.
Alright, put dolphin milk in it? Alright.
It says it's a rare exotic liquor, but it's actually coffee. Now with some added milk that should make it easier on the taste buds.
Uh-huh.
Serve him his own coffee.
Okay,
yeah,
but this...
Sure.
So is this the mistake? I'm not going to be able to serve him his own coffee and pass it off as liquor. Go outside, bud. Out you go. Okay. I was sure this was the answer. I obviously need to pretend something is liquor. Can I pour it out? What do I do with it now?
It says it's a rare exotic liquor, but it's actually coffee. Now with some added milk that should make it easier on the taste buds.
Easier on the taste buds. Okay. Well... What do I do with this, then?
Oily and puddly. Can't think of any use for it.
Alright, what do I do with this not liquor coffee? Here, do you want this?
Get out of my face with that!
Okay. What? Why was I able to do this, though? What is this for?
Now's not the time for a dangerous snack.
Did I see alcohol anywhere? Only the alcohol at the pier. I need to maybe get... I guess I probably need to have him give me alcohol without throwing it at me and dumping it out, because he gave me an empty bottle. Or maybe I give this to him.
Mr. Zadok, got you a little something.
What is it?
It's a special kind of liquor. Very exotic import.
Liquor?
Says so on the label. Now, don't expect it to taste like regular hooch. It's very exotic. Supposed to have a real kick to it.
Here we go.
Let me see that. Smells like nothing I ever smelled before. And I can't say it's bad either. What is this devilry, boy? Kinda got me feeling all fluttery inside.
Special import. Supposed to really get you going.
I'll say. Why, I feel refreshed as ever. It's like this curtain slowly lifting off of me eyes and mind, son. Whew, you done old Zadok a mighty good one. Can you get me more of this stuff?
I'll let you know what it is and where to get it. But I'd like that bottle of whiskey in return if that's alright with you.
Ah, take it. Who needs that stuff?
Am I just gonna tell him it's
I can safely say this has been a full-fledged epiphany, Buzz.
Alright, now I've got one with actual
Hey,
alcohol in
you
it.
remember my name. Thanks.
Not a problem, son. Boy, do I feel good. I just might get up and walk around a little later.
Good to hear, Mr. Zadok. Now that you're refreshed, care to tell me a bit about Fishmouth?
What is it you want to know, Buzz?
Yay! Alright, got real alcohol. You had that whole conversation about making him drink coffee instead of alcohol, and he said I couldn't differentiate coffee from gasoline. You can serve him coffee and say it's alcohol. Yeah. Well, I knew the guy that I was trying, Finman, who I was trying to give the cookie to, wanted alcohol, so I was thinking I'm supposed to trick him. But, yeah. It's this guy.
Why is everyone so secretive here in Fishmouth?
Where do I begin, my friend? See, you're stuck of a curse that runs through most of Fishmouth's residents' blood. Turn them into fish and toad-like things. And then they take to the water.
Oh.
But that's not even the worst thing.
You'd think that's the worst thing, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's worse. And I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, hanging around the abandoned factory up Elliott Street. Seen them. Hideous fishmen and octopus-like monsters. Caught a glimpse of them in the moonlight. Heard their awful noises. Horrible. It were horrible.
The curse.
Nah, Buzz. It weren't the curse. These things were not born this way. They was mutants. Abominations. Cobbled together from fish and man and squid. The butcher. That's who they whisper made those things.
Who's the butcher?
I don't know that, Buzz. But I suppose it's some shady character that's in cahoots with the esoteric order of Dagon. And they're raising hell in Fishmouth. Raising hell. Literally.
How can I get to this abandoned factory?
You can't now. They've shut off those streets. In preparation for their evil festival.
Okay. And you were like, this is clearly a hint that I can give him something else and lie that it's coffee. Yeah, I did do that. Well, I was just so focused on giving the snack to Finman.
Ever heard of a man called Bob Olmstein?
Can't say I ever did.
He's supposed to be staying at the Finman.
The Finman, huh? Folks lodging there have a habit of disappearing without a trace. Sneaky fella, that Finman. Slippery as an eel.
So... This is why some of the people around town are green, I guess. They're turning into fish people or something.
What's this esoteric order I keep hearing about?
The esoteric order of Dagon. Fishmouth folks worshiping the deep ones. Dagon's their high priest. Supposed to be this huge amphibian thing. That's what the festival's about. Worshipping Dagon in sacrifices they bring to him.
Sacrifices? What kind of sacrifices?
I shudder to think, my boy. But what I can tell you is that they're raising something over in Crackham Bay. And if you ask me, it can only be the half-goofa.
Half-goofa? What?
The half-goofa. Huge, ugly sea monster. And yeah, I reckon that sucker's gotta be big, since they ain't letting anyone anywhere near Crackham Bay for a year now. Completely cut it off. No way to enter it from anywhere.
What did he say? Half-goofa? Half-goofa? Angela's like a frat bro. Her main goal is to get people drunk and party, not to get people off alcohol. Yeah, I think so. Alright, I've got a confession to make. Oh, I don't want to tell him about the coffee, I don't think. Do I?
I've got a confession to make.
What's that, Buzz?
The whiskey I gave you that you love so much. That's actually coffee.
What? Well, I'll be darned.
Hafgoofa.
You sure pulled a fast one on old Zadok, haven't you? Well, good on you, Buzz. But you know what? Good on me, too. Because I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah.
I guess I love coffee, and I gotta live with myself now. I just might be hooked on it.
Well, better than whiskey.
You're right, Buzz. And when you're right, you're right. Right?
Right.
Yeah, that was wholesome. Okay. I'll see you later, buddy.
I'll see you later, Mr. Zadok.
God bless you, boy. Take care.
Now... Oh. Changed a life for the better. Nice. Okay. Now I'm going to go ruin my good karma by giving this guy a hallucinogenic cookie. What I think is a hallucinogenic cookie. Or something. It's a weird cookie. It's not a normal cookie.
Better talk to him first.
Okay, let's talk to him.
Mr. Finman, got you a little something to wash down the cookie with.
Let me smell that. Oh, you did good, stranger. You was mighty kind. Mighty kind, I tell you. Ah, that hit the spot.
And here's your cookie.
You ain't tampered with this here fine piece of pastry now, has ya?
Oh, God forbid, no.
Down the hatch.
No, everything's fine. Enjoy your cookie.
Good. Thanks, stranger. What you standing there all expectantly like that for?
Oh, nothing.
What? You expect me to keel over or something? Boy, I got a stomach lined with steel myself.
Whoa. Hello?
What the heck?
I don't know what you put in that cookie, but it wasn't working.
I've no idea either. My roommate... Wait a minute! Care to explain what's going on here?
Not until you explain what your business with Mr. Ormstein is.
Whoa, what is going on? What just happened? I'm here about the fish. Well, he's not a friend of these guys. Let's tell him the truth.
Okay, I'll come clean. I accidentally got involved in a mess that I can't make heads or tails of. That's why I'm here looking for him.
I see. Well, there are two possible situations. Either your heart is full of darkness and deceit, in which case I suggest you turn around and run. Or your intentions are pure and your heart innocent, in which case we can talk.
I was not expecting that. That genuinely surprised me.
My heart is not full of darkness. Boy, it sounds weird saying that out loud. I've been sent here by the voodoo gentleman. I understand Mr. Olmstein might play an important role in this occult situation I stumble into.
Role? No, he plays no role. But what is yours? What part was assigned to you?
Part? I'm just a librarian, sir, and this detective guy came looking for the Necronomicon.
Kid-type.
Exactly. And then they kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Who kidnapped him?
Search me. Anyway, I've been walking around with this Necronomicon thing on me.
You have it? The real one?
It's gotta be real. Made my cat start talking.
Sup?
Hello.
Sup?
Yes, that explains that.
Well, that's us. What's Olmstein to you?
You speak his name so lightly, let's just say I watch him from a distance. Try and look out for danger, pointless as though that might be.
Pointless? Why?
I just might be a fly buzzing around a lion. Never mind. I don't normally get close to him, but if you do have the real Necronomicon...
Here it is.
Oh, you just whipped it out, huh?
An exception will be made. We'll walk up to his room, and we'll see from there.
Oh, okay.
What else was I expecting? He's gone. Again. It might mean they're coming. We must stay vigilant.
They? Who's they?
Oh, too many possibilities in that regard.
Oh my god, all this for nothing. It just keeps getting worse. You might as well at least tell me your name. Mine is Buzz Kerwin, and this is Kitty.
You may call me Barnabas. I am a protector of the other, a seeker of truth, and a hunter of evils.
Oh, I like Barnabas.
Must look nice on your business card. Okay, first of all, how do you know Dawn?
I was the one who hired him to find the Holy Tome. It should never fall into the hands of madmen.
Okay.
Why hire Dawn? Is he an occult detective?
No, but he is a damn good seeker. Well, maybe was.
Oh man, don't say that. I'm sure he'll find a way to pull through. Madmen? What madmen?
The Parish of the Starry Knowledge, the Esoteric Order of Dagon, or the Butcher.
Oh my god, he's a truth seeker. He's gonna kiss your dad. Game Grumps reference. I love Game Grumps. I reference Game Grumps all the time, just in my normal speech.
Starry Parish?
Foul worshippers of a thing called the Haunter, and the shining trapezohedron it dwells in.
Geometry.
I know, right? Oh, math in general. I just don't like it.
I've heard of the Esoteric Order. What's up with them?
Have you now? So you also know of what they're raising here in Fishmouth?
The Hagufa? Hafgufa? I said that really wrong.
The Half-Goofa?
The Hafgufa. Those idiots. Those complete and utter morons. They have no idea what that can bring about.
Or they
neither
do.
do I, but are you gonna
they
do
want
something
to.
about the Half-Goofa?
They've cut off access to Kraken Bay completely. But I'll think of something. I must.
The Butcher? Tell me about the Butcher.
This is not the place nor the time for that. But what I will say is this. He must not have the Necronomicon. You must keep it away from him, at all cost.
Sounds like someone I'd stay away from regardless.
Do not underestimate his reach, and watch your step here in Fishmouth. Him and the Esoteric Order are likely in cahoots, and they're everywhere.
Okay, so what does he want with the Necronomicon?
To bring this world to its knees.
Okay, that makes sense, sure. Anyway...
Okay. Why don't you just take the Necronomicon and I'll go back to my normal life? How's that sound?
About Olmstein.
The other.
What did you mean by the other? Olmstein? What makes him other? Who is he anyway?
Though you carry the book, you must understand my reluctance toward telling you these things. Still, see here, though he walks among us, he is not like us.
Oh, geez, with the cryptic talk again.
Is that James Earl Jones' voice? I doubt it. But it does sound like, and I think it's probably meant to sound like him.
If you're protecting Olmstein, how come you didn't knock Finman out earlier? That guy was definitely up to some gruesome stuff. Maybe Olmstein would have still been around.
I was about to take him out. I had reserved all the remaining rooms just to make sure no one would intervene. Then you came along, and I had to be cautious. Maybe I still should be. You do walk around with spiked pastry on your person.
Not spiked enough. But I'm kinda glad to be rid of it. Anyway... Can you describe Olmstein for me?
Ha! That would be futile. He might appear different to you than he does to me. Or you might see him clearly, and not be able to remember it an hour later. His nature is hard to grasp for all of us.
But the voodoo gentleman described him as just, some friend of his. Was he trying to deceive me, or...?
There's no time to go into this, but that should not surprise you. Olmstein appears in different ways to different people. It is his nature.
Wonderful. Changing subject. So, he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moment?
It is in his ever-changing nature, yes. But there is always a little breadcrumb left behind.
Might as well look for it, right?
Yes, I will trust you to do that. I'll keep an eye on the stairs in the meantime. Get to it.
It's what I do.
Alright, let's find the breadcrumb.
A conspicuous piece of paper lying on Olmstein's bed.
I bet the breadcrumb will maybe be less conspicuous than the piece of paper, but we'll see.
I really hope it's of some significance.
Found Olmstein's sign. Okay. Oh, I just pull it out. Okay. What else?
Hey, look at that. It's a pretty neat painting of the harbor. Accurate, too. Although I don't see old Zadok pictured, so maybe not that accurate. You can almost smell the decayed fish through the canvas.
There's probably decayed fish in the paint, honestly.
Definitely not souvenir material.
Alright, what else? We have the window.
That big window overlooks the smelly intersection outside. Looks like the only way out, so I guess Olmstein jumped. But we didn't see or hear anything. It's closed from the outside, which makes it even stranger. This just keeps getting more and more complicated. I don't have a reason to leave this room in such a radical way.
Alright. Domestic area.
Just a mug and a pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Olmstein character. It is just a hotel room, so it's not really telling me anything. Except the fact that Olmstein drinks coffee.
Okay. Olmstein drinks coffee. Maybe that'll be relevant.
I need nothing from there. A particularly unattractive representative of the fishmouth population. I'd place him anywhere between fearsomely fishy and repulsively reptilian. Just, this town, man. Definitely not souvenir material.
Alright, there's a suitcase.
Completely empty. Either Olmstein travels light or he's just wearing everything right now. Or it's just a ruse and he has no need for things like clothes and...
You're going off the deep end, buddy.
Right. Snapping out of it. Now I'm traveling light myself.
Okay. Let's make sure... Feathers! I did miss something.
Crow's feathers strewn all over the place. Is this guy some kind of bird enthusiast?
Oh yeah,
The word you're looking for is ornithophile.
I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You sneaky cat.
This has got to be some kind of symbol, right? One whose significance eludes me, that's for sure. They're interesting, but not pick up and carry around interesting.
Okay, don't need the feathers. Is there anything else? I think I've looked at everything. Is there anything back here? I can't go that way.
That's Barnabas, if he's to be believed. Impressive looking fella. I found this drawing. Can you make any sense of it?
Olmstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Me? But how could he know I was coming? And why me again? Why me?
It is the role you play in this, and questioning it is a waste of time.
Role? What role? Finding the book was an accident. It was just bad luck.
That is how the tome works. The roles are defined, but the book is pure chaos.
Help me understand more about Olmstein. I need to find him. I need to change my cat back.
That is your stake in all of this?
Hey, that has a name, buddy.
Well, why not?
Sort of.
She's a good girl.
How did you come to know of Bob Olmstein?
That is a story for another time.
Why is his name Bob Olmstein? I mean, you call him Mother and all that, but his name is so common.
There must be a reason for that. But does it really matter? Not to me.
What's Olmstein's game? Is it good? Is he evil?
These are questions that I cannot outright answer with a yes or no. All I have is my belief and some suppositions, and the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side. And right now I am failing at that.
Okay.
What was Olmstein up to here in Fishmouth?
Perhaps checking on some seeds he had planted.
Oh man, I just know you're speaking figuratively and it's just that cryptic stuff again that drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
Of course you're not.
But it would be helpful if you would just speak plain English.
But is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstein?
I can tell you some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but balance and rules, these too are in his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon, Buzz Koan?
Well, I've looked at it several times in this game, so I guess so.
Yeah, occasionally.
There is something about it, its phases. They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects this world. But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out on your own.
So maybe I need to pay attention to the moon. I was looking at it just because I like to look at everything, but maybe it's actually relevant to look at it.
The Necronomicon. You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses roles. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Well, that's encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
No, they are not. I think.
Why does it keep changing?
The Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in, and what does it all mean?
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations, or instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
Stories? What stories?
It does not matter now. You must focus on your next move.
Well, I already knew it had incantations in it. I mean, we figured that out on our own. That wasn't really detective work.
Would it be safer in your hands? You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No. No. Maybe I fear it more than you do. But that is not why I refuse it. It is not for me to bear it.
Yeah, I guess I needed to turn Kitty back.
Yes, you need to do that.
You need to do that.
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstein is about rules and balance? How does that work?
You make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tome. If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Great, but I have no leads, no nothing. Can you help out in any way?
I am considering it. Let me think about it.
What was that?
I think they're coming. The stairs. Damn it! Quick, out the window.
Well,
are you serious? It's really up high.
Have faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or where to go or...
There's no time. Go! Go!
Oh, well, out the window I get. Oh, Kitty!
Find peace. Find peace.
Find peace. Run! Oh, hello.
Hey there, Buzz. Fancy running into you.
Mr. Katype!
Please, calm me down. Welcoming town, Fishmouth, ain't it?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know where we're running, but aside from that, I'm all right. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!
Okay. That was fun. That was a fun scene. We're together now.
All right, we should be safe in here. I hope. Better keep the lights down.
You don't happen to have any cat food lying around, do you?
Huh. I keep forgetting it can speak.
It? Rude.
It is rude.
Look, I let you two rest all the drive here from Fishmouth, but now it's time for us to buck up, get our coconuts situated, and work out where we're at.
Right. So, what happened to you?
I cracked lid in the underbunk of some lunatic cult. These guys were also after the Necronomicon, but Apparently you gave them the slip. Not the sharpest crayons in the box.
The Starry Knowledge Cult.
Yeah, how'd you know? Anyway, they kneel and keel to some kind of rock what came from the stars. Supposed to croak ya or give you some kind of vision beyond time if you lay your mitts on it.
So, did you?
Now I glow in the dark.
Oh, that's
the Haunter's
cool.
Mark, they call it. Ain't something I'd believe if I read it in the pulps, but now it's on me, I can't deny it. Things have definitely gone 15 shades of bizarro. And there's a talking cat.
Again, I'm right here. Rude.
Whoa. Did you try using your power?
I didn't get the chance. I snuck out and crept around those smelly streets until I saw you legging it. That's about it. What you got?
Well, I read from the book and now Kitty talks. Well, there's that. Then I visited a voodoo dude who told me to look for this Bob Olmstein guy in Fishmouth. Long story short, Olmstein had already left, but I did meet your employer. Fella by the name of Barnabas. Pretty big guy, white dreadlocks and beard, maybe in his 50s.
Huh. I'll have to look him up in my files.
Yeah, well, Barnabas is convinced Olmstein is of almost, divine nature. And there's also another cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and they're about to have their creepy festival in Fishmouth soon. Oh, and there's a guy called the Butcher. Oh, just saying it all out loud makes my head spin.
I know about those esoteric weirdos. Not the first time they completely shut off Fishmouth to do God knows what. Butcher.
Cannibalism.
Those starry kooks mentioned them.
All Barnabas told me was to keep the Necronomicon away from the Butcher at all cost. And you know what's weird? Barnabas hired you to find the book, but he wouldn't take it when I offered it.
Strange. Well, he did pay up front, so, he's alright as far as I'm concerned. So, what do we do now?
You, wanna help?
Kid, strange and mysterious are why I work this beat. Now that I've lost my shoes and my hand is all magic-like, this old bloodhound ain't going back to the kennel until he's got some answers.
Boy, am I glad to hear that. Alright, well, there's two things. One, apparently there must be some item that counterbalances the Necronomicon's chaos, so we should probably look for that. And two, Barnabas told me to find peace. I kinda wanna research that online. You do have internet, right?
Yeah, there should be some in that laptop thing.
Oh, brother.
You look into that. I want to see what this Haunter's Mark is all about.
There should be some internet in that laptop. All right, let's get our coconuts in order. What's going on? We got the I'm him right now. Okay, still shoeless. I could use some shoes. Can I talk to Kitty?
That there's Kitty. For a talking animal, she is pretty uncommunicative. She doesn't like me. Can't say the feeling's mutual. She's mean and tight-lipped. I can appreciate that.
Okay, what's this do?
I don't think the Haunter's Mark works on her.
I got an achievement for trying to use it, though.
Hey, Kitty.
Is it important?
No.
Let me know when it is.
Okay, Kitty.
All right.
It's Buzz. I guess we're sort of partners now. Never really needed a partner, but I can use the company. He's nothing like me. Maybe it's for the best. The Haunter's Mark doesn't work on him. I think I'd rather try the Haunter's Mark out first.
Okay, so I need to try it on something, though, huh? Alright, we got a safe.
That's my safe. Right now it's guarding a whole lot of nothing.
Nothing in there.
It'll come in handy someday. Nothing in there.
Got a file cabinet.
That's my file cabinet. Call me old-fashioned. Go ahead. My life's work, mostly consisting of hoodlums, thugs, and weirdos. I'll take a look, but a bit later.
Okay, so this is my office, so I'm not going to find anything probably that I don't know is in here or that he doesn't know about.
The #1 cause of horizontally intermittent tan. Occupational hazard.
Horizontally intermittent tan. I love that.
Well, you know, clients sort of expect them.
Gentlemen, it is with a heavy heart that I have to say that I have to leave for today. Thanks for the stream. Okay, well, it was good to see you, Mind Slug. I hope you're enjoying the game. I really am. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out.
Nah, I'd rather not open them more. It's best we don't alert anyone to our presence.
Alright. Laptop?
That's my laptop. I barely ever use the thing. It's being put to good use. You think this guy goes incognito? You think his browsing history is open enough? You want to look at it? Want to take a peek? The way that guy looks and dresses, I doubt he even knows how to turn the stupid thing on.
Whoa, you sounded eerie. And you were talking in a couple of different voices.
Never been much of a thespian, so I guess the Haunter's Mark does work.
I think you were channeling the movers. How long ago was that?
I don't know. Years. I had a feeling I shouldn't tip the short, annoying one.
Well, you can now legit read the past.
Hey.
Future would have probably been more helpful, but I'm not complaining. Alright, give me a minute to look up this Barnabas fella.
That was cool. Time to hunter mark everything. Hell yeah. That was really cool. Okay. So do I need to do it again, or is it just Buzz gonna do it? Let's see.
You think this guy goes incognito?
No, it's the same thing. Okay. Right. Let's see what the notes say. Ran into Buzz running down the street as soon as I tore that Starry Knowledge Temple wall down. Turns out we were in Fishmouth. That explains the stench. Made it to the office in one piece. Well, 3 pieces. Myself, Buzz, and his talking cat. Yeah, the cat talks, and it's not the only supernatural development, since the hand I grabbed the shining trapezohedron with glows and is all magic-like. Turns out I might be able to read the past. Wonder what else this case has in store for me. Okay.
I want to look up Barnabas first.
I want to look up Barnabas?
I'm a hands-on guy myself. Everyone with a search engine in their pocket is a detective nowadays.
Maybe the files?
Let's see here.
I want to look up Barnabas. There he is. One daughter, Peace. Oh, Peace is his daughter. Name Barnabas Busara, age unknown, occupation unclear, once overheard calling himself a hunter of evils. Known crimes, unclear suspicions of vigilantism. Known affiliations, Hostis Tenebris? Known relatives, one daughter, Peace. Little is known about the Hostis Tenebris and his supposed leader, Barnabas Busara, with very few suspected members and none but 2 semi-officially confirmed, Busara himself and his daughter, Peace. So she's a member as well. Okay. It is widely suspected that they are in permanent conflict with several cults and have possibly sprung up as a response to said cult's activity. Busara, their supposed leader, has not been directly tied to any kind of criminal activity, but somehow his name tends to be in some way or other linked to the most prominent occult-related events in the criminal underworld. If more in a hindering or surveilling than a participatory fashion. Hostis Tenebris seems to take the secret part of secret society very seriously, so that, other than the supposed names of their 2 foremost members, nothing is really known about them. Okay. Can I do anything with this? I just looked at it. What else? We have all these other files. Do I need to look at David the Guilty Man? I wonder if I need to look at others of these. Dan Dimitrescu. Classified. Baron Michael von Osborne. Gang member. Okay. Maybe I need to look up Peace Busara? They're not in his files.
Hey, Bazinski, I think I got something on that fine peace thing. I don't believe Barnabas was trying to guide you to a life of mindfulness and meditation. He's got a daughter called Peace. Peace Busara.
Oh, of course, that makes sense.
Maybe she's on the internet. Yeah, can you look her up?
Can you look her up?
On it. I think I got it. I found Peace Busara's blog.
What's a blog?
What's a... Nah, never mind. What does it say?
Oh, well, the latest entry's pretty cryptic. It just says land beyond the forest and a bunch of numbers. Okay, these must be spatial coordinates. Tracking them down now.
Man, this is just like in the movies.
And I was right. She's in... Forumaris, Transylvania, Romania.
Well, well. Hey, here's an idea.
Who do we get to
Feel
go
like
there?
visiting your ancestral home, Kerwin?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? More than anything. But I'm hopelessly broke and...
Don't worry about it. Barnabas paid well, and I want to see this thing through.
Cool.
Awesome.
You excited to see Romania, Buzz?
Dude, I've been dreaming of this for years and never could afford it. The extra layer of mystery is just the cherry on top.
Yeah, well, it ain't all fun and games. We're dealing with lunatics here.
Yeah, but still, that's gonna be cool. I hope we actually get to go.
Found anything worth examining on your trip to Fishmouth?
Actually, yes. Barnabas called it Olmstein's sign. He apparently left it on purpose so that I could find it. Here it is. No idea what it means.
Okay, he dropped it for me to look at, and I can probably use my hunter mark on it, I'm guessing. I'm gonna look at it first with my eyes.
It's that mysterious sign Buzz found back in Fishmouth. I should really use my newly acquired power on it.
Okay, I figured. Alright, can I just do it?
Flamel's abode.
Flamel's abode. Did I hear that right?
I think so. Does it ring a bell?
There's one famous Flamel I know of, and he's, well, was an alchemist. Looking it up.
Pretty useful thingamabob, that laptop.
51 Rue de Montmorency, Paris, France. 14th century alchemist Nicolas Flamel's ancient home.
Alchemist, huh? Could tie into the whole balancing chaos thing. Alright, looks like that's my destination.
European road trip.
Hell yeah.
So, when do we leave?
Should I look at more files? What if there's something important? You know what? Let's at least just browse the files some more.
Soon. I still want to go through some files before.
Alright, let me know and I'll book the flights.
Alright, let's look at them.
Let's see here.
Actually, I wonder if I can use... Did I try it?
Who even still uses file cabinets, Joey? Just don't drop it on my toes again, Vince.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Let's have a look at some files. I'm just trying to see if any names look familiar or if they stand out as possibly being relevant. What's FS? Classified. Okay, so some of them are just classified. We can't look at every single file. So let's look at the ones we can look at in case there's something important. Classified. The Guilty Man. David the Guilty Man, age 33, occupation, professional disco dancer. Known crimes, petty theft, drunken disorderly conduct, public lewdness. Known affiliations, retro zappers, grammar Nazis, dance revolutionaries. Known relatives, Princess Diana, I presume, Muhammad Ali and Jude Law. A notorious haunter of all disco and roller skating places, man got his The Guilty moniker by constantly shining the sequins that adorn his outfits into the eyes of the police and the general unsuspecting public. One twist and twirl on his pink turquoise roller skates, and your presence and your wallet, reputation, and decency are all simultaneously gone. Attempts to capture him have all failed so far, since his modus operandi is to hypnotize law enforcement to such an extent that they usually conga line out of wherever it was they were trying to trap the man, shaking their derrieres, unable to resist the beats and the fever, especially if it is a Saturday night. A funky force to be reckoned with. Current status, probably pointing at the sky and shaking his hips. Okay, that's funny. So Dan Dimitrescu was classified. Christian Tane. Classified. Christopher Michael Valiant, age 42, occupation, the pun was his job, former ambassador to Punjab. Known crimes, excessive pun addiction and usage. Known affiliations, formerly a head of diplomatic relations, now just a head. Oh. Known relatives, father, Roy Allen Valiant Sr. Christopher Michael Valiant was a chief diplomatic representative that had a severe addiction to pun wordplay. He quickly got ahead in life and made ambassador, but his addiction compelled him to beat everyone over the head with awful puns constantly. Sadly, this ultimately caused him to lose his head, which in retrospect was a no-brainer. Wow. Upon news of his demise, all around the world, people who knew him raised a drink in his honor, unanimously exclaiming, "Skull!" His decapitated body was found in Darkham Street, and with very little evidence found, police couldn't make heads or tails of the case. The only relevant item retrieved was his beloved cap, right next to his decapitated corpse. Mr. Valiant's head is suspected to be kept refrigerated in an unknown location. That is, if the perpetrator kept a cool head. Police all across the Miskatonic area have been given a heads up about this strange event. Since Mr. Valiant comes from a family of means, a literal price on his head has been announced, with no success as of yet. It has recently been decided that the street in Darkham that his body was found in be named after him, bringing things to a head. Wow. The head puns. Current status, deceased. Lost his head over excessive punning. Someone didn't like it, huh? Okay, was that everything? Oh. Oh, I got an achievement for reading 10 case files. Shark Whisperer. Should I keep reading these? I mean, I don't mind. I can keep reading them. They're kind of entertaining. Let's see, though. Yeah. Classified. Oh, you know what? I wonder if these might be, some of these might be game developers. Because there was a thing like this in, Death and Taxes, where there were like files, and all the files were descriptions of game developers. And like cast members and stuff. I bet this is that. Blackbeard. Wow, that's a long one. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that. This is a lot. Wow. Okay. I think I probably got what's important from here.
It's off to Europe, buddy.
Radical.
Yeah, radical.
Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. Chapter 4, Paris. Whoa. Okay, this is awesome. We're in Paris. Whoa, look at the lightning through the window.
And this was it. Paris. I stepped out of the downpour into Flamel's hutch just in time. What followed was some kind of meteorological insanity. Hurricane Herbert baffled weathermen and struck anywhere in the world without warning. That was far from my biggest concern, though. You see, during the long cab ride from the airport, I'd taken some liberties with my walk dogs, what with the kind of march a gumshoe puts them through. Bumbled up and explaining to the obnoxious cabbie in my very approximate French that, no, I didn't want a detour to gawk the big old oil rig they planted downtown. Fate sucker punched me right in the gut. I, left my shoes in the cab.
Oh my gosh. We're still shoeless. Where's our buddy? Where's Buzz? Paris. My goal is somewhere at the top of the stairs, but I can't just go wandering up there. I need someone to show me the way.
It's an old portrait of, I guess, that Flamel fella. He's looking kinda surprised for some reason. I guess people were all scraggly back then. I'm not hauling that around.
Okay.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready. Right this way.
Olmsted, huh? Nice, familiar ring.
Yeah, I was about to say. What did we write down? Using the Haunter's mark on Flamel's portrait revealed the assumed name Olmstein stayed here under, Olmstev. I should confront Serge or Sergei, I'm not sure, the concierge, about it. Okay.
Looks like a flyer about Nicholas Flamel. Nicholas Flamel, 1330 to 1418, was a French scrivener and a manuscript seller. He's supposed to have learned important alchemical secrets at some point during his life, feverishly pursuing esotericism from then on. Flamel is recorded as having resided in this building in what was then an attic. That's it. It's bored me to tears. Can't even see letters anymore.
Okay.
This might prove useful at some point.
Yeah, pick that bad boy up.
It's a flyer what bears Flamel's mug. It's also got a writ of his goings and doings. Reading that, though, is a first-class ticket to Knapsville. Population Z's.
Knapsville, population Z's. I like that.
Shiny summoning thingy. And I mean shiny. Look at that thing.
Somebody's polished their bell.
I could ring this all day long.
Yes.
I gotta get me one of these. For no good reason whatsoever.
Me too. I want one.
No resonance.
Aw, nothing from the bell, huh? Oh, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, monsieur. My name is Serge, and I'm the concierge here. How may I help you?
Serge.
It's quite the weather we're having out there.
Oh, yes. A freakster. They call it the Herbert, taking the entire world by storm.
Huh, yeah. Paris is still beautiful in the storm, though.
I wholeheartedly agree, monsieur. She's the prettiest no matter the weather.
I believe I have the right address. Rue de Montmorency, 51. I'm interested in an apartment.
Everything is rented out, monsieur. I'm sorry.
Everything?
Well, yes, everything.
You did seem to hesitate.
You seem to hesitate there. Is there maybe one you're holding on to for somebody?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
I'm a detective, sir. My interests are scientific in nature. Plumbing? I mean, let's try. I'm here to check the plumbing.
I'm here to check the plumbing for any leaks.
Surely you jest. They have been checked last month. They remain just as horrible, leaky, and unfixable as ever.
Oh, right. I'm a flooring inspector. Came here to look into a certain apartment. Floor issues, you understand. Structural integrity.
Monsieur, permettre license?
Oh, those are obsolete. Everything's digital nowadays.
A flimsy excuse if I've ever heard one.
Okay, he's not buying it.
My interests are scientific in nature. I understand there's some historical significance to this building.
You are correct. Sir Nicolas Flamel, the famed alchemist, lived here for a while. On the top floor.
May I see that apartment?
I'm afraid not, sir. As you well guessed, it is being held onto.
Held on to, huh? Any chance it's a mysterious person interested in stabilizing volatile elements and such?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
Very inquisitive indeed.
Does the name Olmsted ring a bell, Mr. Serge?
I do not know who you are or what are you seeking, but this conversation ends now. I have some soup on the stove and I must tend to it. Au revoir.
Oh, he didn't like that. Didn't like that line of questioning. Okay. What was that?
Must be the missus. She's got a fierceness to her. If there's pants to be worn around here, I bet she's the one wearing them.
I wonder if I'm gonna be shoeless the whole game.
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez!
That's a lot of book right there. Not everything's gone digital, I guess. I find that strangely comforting. That's the concierge's prerogative.
Nothing.
Oh, wow. Getting such a garbled mess. It's indecipherable.
Okay. Kitchen hallway.
A reddish corridor of old portraits and domestic odors. Judging by the smells and sounds, that way lies the kitchen. I could use some warm soup right now.
Give me soup.
Getting nothing here. Nah, it's private.
Come on, ancient communication device. It's a rotary phone.
Been a while since I've seen one of these.
I've used a rotary phone. When I was a kid, I'm a child of the long, long ago, the 1900s, the 1980s, to be specific, and I have used a rotary phone before. Has anyone else used one?
The world has changed indeed. I don't think I'm getting any calls here.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you. Huh. Okay.
That's gotta be my destination, but I don't exactly know where I'm going. I need someone to show me upstairs. Don't know where I'm headed exactly.
This way, this way. So good to have you again.
Can I do this again and get something different?
This way, this way.
No.
So
Okay.
good to have you again.
Alright, well, so what can I do then? Maybe I need to leave. Oh, there's something here.
I'm sorry, I can't read Ancientish.
Ancientish?
It's probably Latin. That's as good a guess as any.
Hic habitat flaminus.
That did not help.
Okay.
No use for this troglodyte.
Troglodyte. Can I leave? There's nothing more over here. Oh, fishing hook.
There's a fishing hook just lying on the floor. I wonder how it got here. Do people fish in Paris? I guess I'm an uncultured oaf.
Nothing from
I'm
the
not
fishing.
getting anything.
Alright, can I just pick it up then? Okay. What might I do with that?
Picked up this fishing hook. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure either.
Okay.
Get nothing here.
A flame lives here. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Alright, have I missed anything? Darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Cute.
I've come to lurk in you again. That's all I can remember.
Aw, okay.
Nothing that way.
Alright, I don't seem to be able to leave here. So there has to be something I can do with what I've got. How might the hook help me?
That would result in something positively useless.
Yeah, seems so. Oh, I tried it on the bell already.
No resonance.
Alright, ring it.
I think we got off on the wrong foot, Monsieur Serge.
Makes no difference. I cannot show you the apartment, and that is final.
Okay, I find your reticence suspicious.
I can pay handsomely.
It is not a question of finances. It is about loyalty and respect.
Loyalty to whom, Mr. Olmstead?
Oh, your inquisitiveness grows tiresome.
Okay.
I have things to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, please let yourself out.
How? How do I let myself out? There's no way out, sir. I'm stuck in here. There's no way out. I'm a prisoner. I think... So when I talk to him, when I mention Olmstead, he stops speaking to me. So maybe I need to talk to him about anything but that.
Ah, it's you again. Look, monsieur, I have a wife on the stove and a soup in the other way around. My point is, I'm a busy man.
Okay. I just wanted to come clean.
I just wanted to come clean. It's Olmstead who sent me. I was just testing you before.
Oh, really? I never saw him with anyone else before, let alone sending someone. Allow me to remain suspicious as to your truthfulness. The fact that you know his name does not mean you represent him or are even his friend.
You have the right to your opinion.
And the right to ignore your apartment visiting insistences.
Okay. But when I mention him, I'm tempted to say this.
I'm here for the thing Mr. Olmstead left behind. I'm sure I can find a way to convince you that I'm his representative.
Fine, I'll play along. Let me think. Something that only he and I would know. Aha! All right. Could you perhaps tell me, Mr.
K-type.
Mr. K-type, do you know what his nickname for me was? That only he and I knew. And if you tell me that, I'm fully convinced he really did send you and hand you the key to Flamel's room.
Oh, okay. So I'll probably hear it. Maybe if I use the Haunter's mark in here, I'll hear it somewhere. Or maybe I already have and I've forgotten. Sergio Leone?
Sergio Leone?
Not even close.
Okay. Gramps?
Gramps?
Not by a long shot.
Stretch?
No.
Flamel's what?
Room.
Rome?
Room. Oh, you are insufferable.
Okay.
I don't recall right now. I'm sure it'll come to me.
Why am I not surprised? Anything else, monsieur?
Not for now, I guess.
Adieu.
There has to be something in here that will answer that for me. Answer that question for me. Serge may be a curmudgeon, but he does show up whenever I ring for him. Kind of cruel, but also fun. Okay. What is this fish hook for?
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready. Right this way.
Olmsted, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it.
Alright, what else could I possibly... It doesn't do anything on the bell.
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez!
It's a flyer what bears Flamel's mug. It's also got a writ of his goings and doings. Reading that, though, is a first-class ticket to Knapsville. Population Z's. It's a flyer what it's also...
This was like garbled nonsense.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
That's the concierge's prerogative. Oh, wow. Getting such a garbled mess. It's indecipherable.
Okay. This is the first time I've felt really stuck in this. There's no way out of here that I can find, so I don't think I can leave unless I'm just missing something.
This way, this way. So good to have you again.
Did I do it on the inscription? I think I did. I did, yeah, I remember.
Hic habitat Flamilus.
That did not help. No use for this troglodyte.
Dang, I do not know what to do. Nothing from the kitchen.
Get nothing here.
Fish hook. What can I do with the fish hook?
Nah, I can just use the bell. Nah, I feel like I need this.
Need it for what?
I'm not going anywhere near Serge's old lady.
What about this?
Nah, it's hooked into the wall already.
Did you check the bell? I did. I can just keep ringing it. This doesn't do anything.
No resonance. Nah, I can just use the bell.
I mean, maybe I just need to keep bugging him? Or maybe I need to get him to say the right thing to me?
Oh no, do you not have anything better to do with your time than torture me, Mr.
It seems I don't. Oh, okay, let's ask about the book. I didn't have this option before.
May I inquire about a book you have here?
You may. It is our Flamel Memorial Guest Book. I have been keeping it for more than 30 years now.
So it's one of those things you write your impressions in after visiting?
You should be a detective.
How can I give my impression on Flamel if you won't let me visit his rooms?
I don't know. Doesn't this lobby elicit any historical enthusiasm in you?
Alright, I'd like to jot down my impressions of the place.
I'm afraid I can't let you personally do that, but I will be happy to write down whatever it is you wish.
The ledger again with the mark.
Alright.
Yeah, maybe.
By the way, what a beautiful quill you've got there.
Actually, it's a fountain pen, made to look like a quill.
Is the feather real?
Quite a real Corvus Corax feather, yes. A fine present from someone very close to my heart. What shall I write?
Ooh. Okay. So maybe if I tell him to write something, maybe I'll get control and I can use it on the pen or the ledger.
I, Donald R. Ktype.
Yes?
Okay, I don't have control yet.
Knowing full well that this will go into recorded history.
Yes?
I'm compelled to record into written history.
Yes?
That, through circumstances that were hard to predict.
Bon Dieu, is there more?
Yes. I've only just begun.
Oh, I've only just begun. I am a visitor to these strange francophone lands.
Yes?
Maybe I'm meant to irritate him.
So I staggered through the rain-slick streets of the metropolis.
In the name of all that is sacred, is there more?
For, in these precipitous times, my efforts to abscond the true nature of my incursions into the obscure and forbidden.
Monsieur, you'll have to excuse me. I will be right back.
Leave that pen.
Je viens.
Yes. Yes. What did we write? In his rush to attend to his wife and his soup, Serge left something behind. Something that could help answer some questions.
Monsieur Serge seems to have forgotten his beloved pen there. Pretty thing, I must admit.
This is for you, Papillon.
Papillon.
Oh, Monsieur Olmsted.
Yes.
It's beautiful. You are too kind.
Papillon. Can I take this? No?
As Mac Viper says, never touch another man's pen.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna ring the bell again. I've got his name. Papillon? That's a very cute nickname.
I might have known it was you. What is it now?
I remembered what Olmsted used to call you. It was Papillon.
A con but boy in the face of evidence. You truly must be an envoy of my dear friend. I will give you the key to the apartment.
Yes.
Please reassure Monsieur Olmsted of my everlasting devotion and friendship.
I'll be sure to do that.
Yeah,
Thanks.
no problem, buddy. No worries, Papillon. Olmstein sends his regards.
Olmstein sends his regards.
Olmstein?
Huh. I mean Olmstev. Silly me.
Thank you for delivering his message.
What is it that endeared you so to Olmstev, Mr. Serge?
He's, strange. I find it hard to put my finger on it. I just feel so loyal to him.
Strange.
I suppose it is a bit strange, but I'm an old man.
Yeah, okay.
So he can't remember any of his defining qualities.
How do you remember Olmstev?
Oh, a very, very warm and likable gentleman.
Yeah, but what of his appearance?
Appearance? Funny. Now that you mention it, I'm having a hard time recollecting his visage.
Why am I not surprised?
Yes, maybe. But I'm an old man, and my memory is foggy about a lot of things.
Yeah, that would explain it. Is Flamel's, thing still up there?
Is sing music type?
Oh, come on, Serge. I work for the man. You know, the stabilizing element he was after.
I truly know nothing of what Monsieur Olmsted was researching up there. I figured he would keep you in the loop, no?
It's complicated.
Okay.
Thanks, Serge. I'll come to bother you if there's anything else.
No bother at all. Anything for Monsieur Olmsted.
Yep. Return to your soup. Ooh. Oh, wow. Look at this. Also, is this not the dorm room from the show Wednesday? Or was that a throwback to something? Because this looks very much like in the show Wednesday, the room where the two girls stay, Wednesday and the other girl, looks a lot like this. Right, strange dust, ancient armoire, surviving books, rotting books, Paris, pentagram, some more strange dust. Okay. Let's look at things. Time for a real puzzly puzzle. I'm ready. I'm gonna look at ancient armoire.
A really old, really crooked armoire. It looks, well, ancient.
Then maybe it has an ancient story to tell. No, it doesn't. Okay. How about the dust then?
Strange little pyramids of grayish blue dust. Probably alchemical in nature. No time to look into it. Not gonna pick any of this stuff up. Who knows what it is? And does.
Ya Atzoftu.
Oh.
Ya Angaku. Ya Zi Nibo.
Whoa, buddy. You should probably not say those words out loud. You're liable to summon something. Can I open this?
A big vertical crack in it lets me know it's empty.
Okay.
Of course there had to be a pentagram. Of course.
It wouldn't be a Lovecraft game without one, would it?
I guess Olmsted tried to follow in Flamel's footsteps.
Oh.
Know this, Seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital.
Whoa. What just happened? A pentagram. From my forays into the occult, I know of rituals involving certain words that need to be spoken near each angle of the wicked sign. Where do I look for them? Okay. Well, the dust, I think, probably gave me one.
Ya Atzoftu. Ya Angaku.
I guess.
Ya Zi Nibo.
Oh, I guess all the dust counts as one item. Because I tried to click on this dust and he walked over here. Can I? Oh, I can't interact with the pentagram anymore. Okay.
Ah, Paris, the city of lights. More like lightning now. Looks just as dreary as any other town in a thunderstorm. Wish I could have visited under different circumstances and weather.
I love rainy weather, though.
We'll always have Paris. Rainy, somber Paris.
I can't
What
use it on
cacophony.
Paris.
Too many damned people.
Too many damned people. Okay, so there's some books over here. Let's look at these.
Ancient books rotting away in this forsaken attic. So much for anyone ever reading them. They're no use to anybody anymore.
Nothing from those books.
They're no use to anybody anymore.
Alright, we got surviving books up here.
These particular books had somehow survived. They seem to be in alphabetical order. I was gonna have to make some kind of informed choice here. Choices, actually.
Oh. Oh. Okay. But I've only heard a couple of phrases, haven't I? Ignis. Ignis is fire. Or ignite, something like that. Okay. Alright. Can I use this on the books?
There's something capital about these titles. It is reflected in the knowledge within.
Something capital about the titles. Let me see what I've written down. Those surviving books in the library have got to be connected to the pentagram. They all have just the first 5 words underlined. Can't be a coincidence. Hunter's Mark revealed there's something capital about the books. Capital. What does that mean? They all start with capital letters. I don't see any notable, like, extra capital letters or anything. Capital. Okay. Oh, these are numbered now. Okay.
I, or the Roman numeral for 1. Know this, Seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital.
Just saying the same thing. Okay. Order is capital. Must mean there's a certain sequence I need to follow. Order is capital. Okay. I do not know what this means. What happens when I click on one? Oh, okay. I actually can look at the book. I didn't realize. What is this? Why is this here? Order is capital. Is it the number? I don't get the capital part. Is it the, so like the first word? Maybe? But which books, though? Order is capital. Alright. But, like, how do I know which book is relevant? It's five underlined words, so I'm guessing I need to find the right book. Figure out which is the correct book, and then put the first 5 words, maybe, here, in order. But how do I know which ones? And how do I know which book?
Ia Azoftu. Ia Angaku. Ia Zi Nibo.
Okay.
Oh, man. Maybe I need some more information. Let me see. Maybe I need to go downstairs and ask some questions. Could be something else to ask about. No. Doesn't say anything.
Thanks, Serge. I'll come to bother you if there's anything else.
No bother at all. Anything for Monsieur Olmsted.
Nothing new to say. It's all in this room. Okay, all in the room. Alright. I think I might have the general idea of the puzzle, but I'm not sure how I know. How do I tell which book it is? Maybe, yeah, maybe something will stand out in one of the books. I see the word horror. He did say something about capital. So I wonder if there is something to do about capital letters, but they all have some capital letters. Like, that doesn't... It's not super informative. Which one was that? Did I click this one? Okay. This has a capital here. There's way more than 5 books. I really forgot most of my Latin. It's just something you never ever need in real life. Yeah, I actually never took Latin, but I am a science student, so some of the words, they, well, I still consider myself a science student, but, some of the words stand out just from scientific terms and stuff, but... Alright, so what if we got capital? I wonder if it does refer to any capital letters. But they all have one, and there's way more than 5 books. here's one that's 2 actually. 2 capitals there. That was that this book? No. Which one was that? There's a capital there as well. In spot 3. Yeah, but I don't know how I'm supposed to gather anything from that. The only thing in this room that's giving me information is this. Let me listen to it again.
Ya Atzoftu. Ya Angaku. Ya Zi Nibo.
Okay.
So maybe some of that is in a book?
There's something capital about these titles. It is reflected in the knowledge within.
Something capital about the titles, reflected in the knowledge within. Suspicious that the order is in Roman numerals. Okay, the title. Man, I am stumped. Maybe we've got... Is there anything that... Okay, so maybe... Iconis starts with I, and then we've got the Roman numeral I, so maybe that? Because there is... I... Is there a double I? Is there I? Yes, there is. And then there's 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. The capital can also refer to the capitalized letter itself. So maybe we need the capitalized word. Well, some of them have more than one, though. The capital can refer to the capitalized letter itself. Alright, let me just look at the ones I've identified then. Where's 2? If I'm right. This is 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, none of these have double capitals. So maybe I'm just going to try the capitalized letter from each of these. I'm going to try that. So that for 1. And then 2. This. 3. 4. And 5. Did that do anything? No, I just backed out of it. It didn't do anything. Oh, so I don't think I'm totally right. I don't think I've completely solved it. Because it didn't do anything. So how do I figure out which word I need from the books, then? Because it didn't work this way. This wasn't it. Well, they're still there, unless... Do I need to... Let me see if I need to do something over here. I can't interact with this. Oh, well, oh, okay. Wait.
Cactus.
Oh, I got it.
I had chosen the book starting with an I, and the first word in the sentence. I was onto something.
Oh, okay.
Magnum.
Sorry if you can hear my
Nothing.
dog. She's excited. Oh. What? Wait, what? Why did this go out?
Cactus. I had chosen the book starting with an I, and the first word in the sentence. I was onto something.
Is it not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, though? This one put that one out.
X. Nothing.
And the first one went out. Okay. Just gotta figure out the order, I guess.
Cactus. I had chosen the book starting with an I, and the first word in the sentence. I was onto something. Quad. Nothing.
Alright.
Cactus. I had chosen the book starting with an I, and the first word in the sentence. I was onto something.
I think we're getting there. I had chosen the first word in the book. Say that again? Oh, I won't say it again. Okay.
Ibi. Nothing.
Let me hear that again. Oh, we wrote something down. Let me see that. Let's see. I chose a word whose order in the sentence corresponds with the book title's initials. Whose order in the sentence corresponds with the book title's initials. I keep getting the words wrong. Maybe there's a clue I'm missing out on. Maybe something in the titles. Alright. Something in the titles. Alright, let me hear him say that again.
Cactus. I had chosen the book starting with an I, and the first word in the sentence. I was onto something.
The book starting with an I, and the first word in the sentence. Oh, okay. Okay. I think, so I may have some of these words wrong then, yeah? So we've got this one is 2, so it'd be the second word. And then, oh, not this one. 3, and the third word. Four, and the fourth word. 5, and the fifth word, like that. Okay, here we go. I think this is gonna be maybe correct.
Est.
Okay, we got a second light.
Draconi. In. Finem.
Okay. A ladder? Alright then.
Let's see where chaos takes us.
Yeah, let's go. That's a bell, I guess? It's very dark. Alright, we got access to a new room. What's in here? More crow feathers, I see. A container.
I'll be damned. That's gotta be what I'm looking for. The container of constants, as it were. Huh.
The book starting with an I in the first word in the sentence. Yeah, that part took me a second, but we got there.
Sure put up a fight, didn't you, Olmstev? Or Olmstein, or whatever.
Olmstevstein.
Come to daddy.
Come to daddy.
There's no apparent latch or handle, and it looks firmly locked.
Flormilus necessarium est.
Ooh. Needs flame, maybe? No visible way of opening the container. I wonder if I need something else here. Hunter's Mark said Flammulus necessarium est. I ain't no Latin scholar, but I'm willing to bet it means I need flammel to open the container. Let's look at Paris.
Still Paris. Still in the rain.
Oh.
Poetic, but I don't have time for it.
We always have time to look at Paris.
Bonsoir, Paris.
Okay. Anything else in here? Oh, there's some junk.
There's a lot of junk in here. I'm not going through all of it. Gotta keep my eyes on the prize.
Okay.
No resonance.
Nothing from the junk.
I have to stop getting distracted.
No, it's fine. I like being distracted.
No need for it.
Okay. More junk. Junk, 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 junk. It's just all junk. Junk in the container. That's it, I think. Oh, feathers.
Crow's feathers. Scattered all around. What the heck? I'm sure there's some kind of significance here, but it escapes me. Wait. Olmstead gave a crow's feather pen to Serge. What does that mean? Everything has to be hermetical, doesn't it?
Corvus. Corvi. Corvinus.
What?
Well, Corvus is a crow. Or a raven. Are they crow feathers or raven feathers? Anyway. Okay, so I need... I don't know if there's anything else I can do in here. I can't pick these up, right?
I don't really need them.
I've got a fish hook and a flyer that I don't think are gonna help me.
As Mac Viper says, never touch another man's pen.
Okay. Let's see if he has anything new to say. The entirety of the puzzle might be in that room, but I'm gonna check and see if he says anything else. No.
Thanks, Serge. I'll come to bother you if there's anything else.
No bother at all. Anything for Monsieur Olmstead.
Alright. Man, I'd like to end on a high note. I'd like to end on a high note today. Meaning with a solved puzzle. Which I could have ended with the last one, actually. That would have been a good time. But I kept going, and so now it's like I want to solve one more. Wait, I already listened to this. I don't need that. Okay, is there anything? Okay, nothing. It's just what's here. Junk container and feathers. I've got a fish hook.
Picked up this fishing hook. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure either. No visible opening to slip this into. Just apply flamel.
Oh, I had a picture.
Hey, it worked.
Okay.
Huh. A solitary page. Looks like it was torn out of a book.
Oh boy.
Is this it? Really? Alright, let's see what this says. Huh. Interesting. I should tell Buzz about this right away. He'd better have a cell phone signal.
Okay. We're just going. Chapter 5. Okay, I said I wanted to end on a high note. There we go. There's a high note. Are we gonna get a cutscene?
Ugh, not having phone signal or internet sucks so bad.
Rare occurrence like that helps us any. Sure, took a lot to get from Bucharest to this Forum Maris place. More than crossing the ocean, I might add.
It's this blasted storm that defies the laws of physics popping in and out of nowhere all over the world. Did you hear the driver saying it was messing with the GPS?
Wait, where'd that accent come from?
I was just about to say
This-
that.
Well, what are my ancient stomping grounds doing to me? Kitty, I think this is the real me.
It never ends. Well, we're here. Charming town, your ancestral home. You will, of course, understand my apprehension and distrust of this place. Me being a black cat and everything.
It isn't still the Middle Ages here, dummy. And as long as you're not excessively loud, people tend to not notice you can speak. Let's find peace.
Right behind you.
I was just about to ask, why did he develop an accent and suddenly start rolling his R's? I guess just being here brought out his heritage. But yeah, I think that's a good spot to end the stream. Let me put my links in chat. I think everybody in here already knows them, but I'm going to pop them in here just in case there's someone lurking who doesn't know. I have a Discord. That's the top link there. And I have a YouTube channel where all of my streams eventually end up unedited. They do take some time. They're not instant. But eventually, if you've missed something, you can catch it there. So for now, if nobody has anything to say, which, by the way, at the end of the stream, I like to give people in the chat a chance to say anything you want. Just speak to me for a moment if you have anything. But if not, then I'll send you guys on a raid. I have a channel that I hope is live right now. It should be. It's supposed to be a 24/7. But it's something that I discovered the other day, and I'm so excited about it, and I just want to share it with you guys. So I hope you'll stick around for that. Because it's really cute. I actually have been watching a lot of this channel. But, nobody's saying anything, and we're gonna have an ad break pretty soon if I don't get out of here. So I think I'm just gonna start the raid and send you guys on your way. Next stream day will be Monday, and I'll be continuing this. I don't know how much there is left of this game, but I'll have something else lined up just in case. I already know what we're playing next. So yeah, I'm gonna send you on a raid to Shrimps 24/7. We're gonna check that out. It's very cute. I think you guys will like it, and I hope you'll stick around and just check it out at least for a couple minutes. But I'm gonna send you guys on your way, okay? Bye, guys.